Yes, thank you very much, Dee. And what a magnificent day we've got in store here. Two rivals going head to head. A fantastic game of footy. The Willunga Demons taking on the Myponga Sellicks Mudlarks, and these two teams, you got the Willunga Demons had a bad year last year. They're on the rebuild, and what a rebuild it's been. They've only lost the one game this year. And Myponga Sellicks Mudlarks, well, last year's premiers, they've lost 5, they've won 5, and you've got to say they're the underdogs in this game. Who could have believed it at the start of the year? But to tell us more about it, this bloke in the hot seat, first time commentating, Michael Zeed. Zeesy, welcome aboard.
Thanks very much, Steve, and hi everybody. It's fantastic to be here, first time, and it's what a game to come into. Last year's premiers versus arguably the most successful team over the last 25 years in the GSFL. 17 grand final appearances and 7 premierships. So I'm hoping it's a close game. But I do know Myponga's team, since the grand final, they're a little bit depleted, am I right?
Yes, and what do you think about some of the matchups there? You've got Dylan Draper, who's a leading goal kicker. He's like second in the goal-kicking list for the year, up against Darren Shillabeer, also a notable goal kicker.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Who are they going to put on Dylan Draper?
Couple of Titans up there. I've loved... I have been... This is my first time in the box. I've been watching a lot of footy during the week, and Dylan Draper, he's a star. Dates the ruck when it's down the forward line, and can take a big grab and kick straight. So, you know, there's a bunch of teams that could use him. I don't know who'll go. Would it be Wilkins? Or is he on the same team?
I think Cooper's got to go to him. But what are they going to do with Big Daniel Nobes? He's a massive beast. That is a huge mountain of man. Who are they going to put on him?
Nobesy, I don't know. Maybe. Well, Shillabeer's up forward, isn't he? So do they move Shillabeer from the forward to the back ever? Maybe Hutchinson's got a bit of height, but he's maybe a little bit thin.
Hutchie will probably take one of them, yeah. But they've got their work cut out of them. The back six are going to be under fire today. How they hold up is the key to this game. They've got a lot of young players in the side, the green and gold side.
Yep.
They've got to be the underdogs, the Mudlarks, and Willunga seem to be cruising for a bruising. They are absolutely on fire.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to, if he is playing, O'Hanlon. Is O'Hanlon playing?
No, he's not. He's out. Oh. Yeah, they've lost a couple of key players there. Like the Kennedy brothers are out from last year. You've got Harrison Cock that's out from last year. They really are a different side, but it's still some of those key players. Wilkins is an absolute champion. Shillabeer, the Spinks brothers. You know, the Sampson. We've got Hayden Sampson in the side this year.
Yeah, Jacob Drury. He's been playing well, as has Ryan Mays. So you know they're going all right. It's not. They're not like right out of it. I think it's 3rd versus 5th, right?
Yes.
So by no means are they out of it, but it's going to have to be a bit of a Herculean effort, I'd say, to get above Willunga today. Now, I am bottom of the footy tipping competition, so just full disclosure there. So anything I say will be used against me later.
Yeah, well, look, these two clubs are very proud footy clubs. They've got some big social functions on too today. Willunga Football Club have their Past Players Day, so you've got a whole bunch of people on top of the hill there. If you just pan over there, Steve, they've started to dissipate now. There's a few old blokes just telling tales of yesteryear. You know, do you remember that goal I kicked? It went 80 metres, that sort of stuff. I know Hamsy. You got Jackson Ham's dad, David Hams. He's in there. He's a notable goal scorer, and he's been just waxing lyrical about how many goals he kicked, how far they were. It just goes on and on. It's never ending. And you know, if you've got some cotton balls to put in your ears, you can put up with it. It's an hour of my life I never want to get back again.
Jackson Hams, you mentioned. He's a little firecracker. He's a little guy, but he can take a mark and he can kick it a long way. I was shocked. He kicked one from outside the 50, I reckon, a couple of weeks ago on the far side. Just went sailing through.
Just got to interrupt there. We're going through the toss of the coin there in the middle, Steve Adams. If you could just go back there, we're going to get the toss of the coin. And umpire calls it up, and who's won the toss? It is
Rennie
Sam Rennie.
has won the toss there.
And is elected to kick to the left of screen. So, Dean's over there. And look at this lady. She's coming over from the corporate tent. That's
With some Lamingtons.
Lamingtons from the corporate tent. Bev G, congratulations. Thank you to the Happy FM. Got a big plate of food. She's
Now-
even thinking about giving some of the umpires.
Well, hopefully she's coming here, but I don't want to get my hands sticky, so I'll need to be fed.
That's great. Love it. So, plenty of tucker for us. Happy FM. We're winners all around. And just in the centre of the ground, we've got the two umpires for today. The incredible bloke there. We're seeing the best side of him that we've seen all year as he's bending down, adjusting his socks. Have a look at those calves. The
Yes.
biggest calves in the umpiring fraternity, probably in the world.
He knows it too, he's happy. Look at that
Very
smile.
happy. He knows we're talking about him.
Yeah.
Alex Cornelius, absolute legendary umpire. And if anyone, a sponsor, is listening today and they want to look for a place to put their signage, those calves would be the best place to go.
Absolutely. Yeah, maybe on the sock or tattoo, do you think?
Or either way, I mean, it's just ripe for the taking. They're enormous.
Yeah, definitely. He's got the best calves on the farm for sure.
Yeah. So here we are. We're about to get things underway. And oh my goodness me, the
Not for me,
sliders.
thanks.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
We've
actually, I'll
got
take it from you though.
food
Well,
galore.
later. And a little bit of sun coming through, Steve.
Yeah, beautiful to see a little bit of sun sneaking
Shining
through.
on the calves.
Yep, glistening.
Very nice.
It's going to be a interesting start to the game. Who will get off to the flyer? You'll be back in the Demons every single time here. They're in form.
I'm just hoping the Mudlarks can get off to a bit of a start here. Just put a bit of pressure on the Demons early, and that should, that could make for a good game. We want a close game, not a blowout, and I'm really hoping for a nice close game. They're looking pretty tall though. The Mudlarks, Myponga. Are they a tall side?
Well, I think you've got to go with the height of Willunga. They've got more solid bodies, a bit more grunt, a bit more beef. Have a look at Nobes.
Yeah, Nobes.
You got Bass. He is one great big human, that bloke.
Yeah.
Big
Douglas.
Haskett. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Harry Saunders, he's only a young bloke. He's 19 years old. He's pretty solid for a young guy.
Yep. He's not playing with his brother today.
Tommy's out.
Tom's out. I was looking forward to seeing some of the brothers play. A lot of brothers in these two clubs.
Well, what about the Sampson brothers? You're a fan of their work, aren't you?
Jackson, Hayden, and
Connor. Ball up in the middle. Alex Cornelius sends the flying. Tapped out there. The clearance won by the Mudlarks. Bouncing ball. Oh, Mays just gets out of it. Loses the ball. Desperate defence. Was that holding the ball? Yes, it was. Paid about, was it within the 50 or just outside? Either way, Drury's going to take the ball. So Drury, the young bloke, he's played some pretty good footy of late. He's in form, this guy. Well within distance. Right in front of the goals. Opportunity now for the Mudlarks. As he lines this one up. Kicks. Oh, goes astray. Offline through for the minus score. 1 point Mudlarks. Plays Willunga yet to score.
And that's gone over the fence there, but retrieved quickly and going to be kicked in by Darren Schillebeer.
No, that's for the Willunga.
Oh, sorry. Nathan Stark, I should say. Nathan Stark says, I'm going out to the pocket. Kicks long towards the far side wing, and that's off hands there, off Dylan Draper's hands, and over the boundary for a throw-in.
So boundary throw-in, outer side. Ruck set themselves. Gerardo, no, Shervington versus Myponga, just bash it out of bounds, and it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Another throw-in. Shervington, an imposing figure there, waiting for the ball to be thrown in. He's going up against Gerardo. No, he's not.
So Scott in the ruck there for the Mudlarks, does his roving, gets pushed out of it, play on's the call. Willunga just kick it out of there randomly. Ball in dispute. Handball. Demons now trying to get it out of there. Saunders gets tackled and he's got a free kick for being legged.
Okay, he goes backwards now, back towards the goal for the D's. He's going to cross over to the other side. Who's that out there? It's Nathan Stark, takes the mark in the pocket, comes towards the half-forward line there, and it's held up, and it's going to be, it's a free kick.
Hoffman now for the D's, kick out wide. Jackson Ham slips but takes a timely mark. Good
Beautiful
work by him. Hams, short passes on, found Shervington, pinpoint accuracy, the D's now. Shervington into the 50, looking for the big mark. Nose off hands. Free kick, no mark, being paid by umpire Ben Moss, calls the ball back.
Yeah, that I thought it looked like a fair competition, but the umpire's right there on the spot and he knows exactly what's going on. So that will be a kick for Myponga by Scott Ogilvie there. He's going to...
Yeah, Scotty Ogilvie, a veteran here for the Mudlarks, captain last year over to Kempster. Kempster now.
The Kempster.
Bit of stop-start footy here by the Mudlarks. Plenty of white and red ahead of him. Down the line in front of the coach's box. Up they go, off hands. Hutchins tried to get it out. He's wrapped it up. Handball to the big boy Bass. They go in hard. Handball along the ground over the boundary. Going to be a boundary throw-in.
He wanted the line there. You could see the handball along the ground, just hoping for the out of bounds. And he got. That's what we got. He got eventually. So about to be thrown in now. Thrown in.
Tacked over there by Shervington. Shervington Kempster takes it out off the thigh of a random player and out of bounds for a boundary throw-in.
And he's kind of he's smothered him with his leg there. Lucky for that not to go out of bounds on the full, but another throw-in just in front of the stand.
Shervington now against Scott. Tackle was Rennie. Not much of him, but he fights as hard as a big, hairy bulldog. He's in there. He's hard and he's tough. He's fiery. We love that. Shervington gets a tap out of there.
Strado. Oh.
Tackle.
Gee.
Cam Hutchins gets it out. Worked out of there. And taken there by Daniel Lee.
Lee now on the wing, looking inside, goes back slightly. That's Stark. Stark continues the cross the ground into the middle of the ground there.
The Demons now going back to where they came from, sharing the ball around. Brown's got the ball. They've got a bit of run here, bit of space. Kick up into a dangerous spot. Bradley Clark, lovely mark. Brad Clark, he played well in the grand final last year. He's back into the side this week. They need his strength.
Spinks calling for it. Oh, sorry. As we come around right in front of the Caravan of Love, kicks it inside, onto the wing. There's a dispute there, but I think Drury's held on to him. He has, and it's going to be a free kick down there to Douglas, I think it is.
Yep, Douglas now in front of the change rooms with that trademark black leg of his. I don't know what's going on there. Up they go. Draper couldn't take the mark. Off hands it goes. Jackson Hams leads for the ball. Handballs are back. Brown, what's he got? It's going to be a last possession free kick. No, off hands for a... No, got the last position free kick. Kempster's going to take this one.
So, last position free kick from a handball that went straight over. Kempster kicking towards, into the pocket there. It's gone fairly wide, and that's marked by Douglas. Yeah,
Douglas kicks it out there. Shared around. Liam Nye now for the Demons.
Nye takes it across the other side of the ground. Looks like Stark. Dummies beautifully. Comes back inside and almost juggled for a mark by Myponga. And the Demons get it in, but beautiful defensive mark there by Spinks.
Kane Spinks for the Mudlarks. Kicks it out wide. They've got a bit of space here. Ogilvie just says, no, we'll take a bit of air out of this, and kicks it long. Far wing positions. Got to play out there in Hutchings. Short passes on to Partridge. Partridge playing his 50th game today. Kicks it out wide. Finds Cooper. They've got a bit of space. Bit of run here. Cooper decides to hold it up though. Kicks it long.
Scott Kempster goes longer. Toward the ball bouncing towards the boundary line, gathered by Wilkins. Wilkins, a beautiful kick into the forward line. He's marked on about the 50-metre line, and that is Hayden Sampson.
Yes, Sampson, a great in this year. Highly skilled player, former South Adelaide players lining up. He's on a tight angle. What do you reckon, ZT? You back him from here?
He can kick it long. It's definitely longer than me. I'm going to say yes. After I saw it come off his boot.
Yeah, look, that beautiful
what
kick.
A goal.
Great goal. The Mudlarks get one.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Could not be better. We're going up into the middle of the ground now. Big Bass gets a tap out there, leading for the ball here, though the Mudlarks. Mays is in there. Oh, tackled. Mudlarks pressing hard. Mays is in there, just skids in there, tries his best to get it out. Can't do so. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, Hines just didn't quite gather that one, but he's still there around the pack. The tap comes. Oh, nice little tap there. Oh, he's called a throw.
Play on's called.
And play on's the call. Comes into Nobes. Doesn't quite grab it. Spinks is running around the back. He gathers. Sees a player down the boundary line, but it's gone to Jackson Hams, who will send it back deep in the forward line.
Hams now weighs his option up. Little chip over there to Rennie. Rennie takes the mark under a bit of pressure. Gerardo put it on him. He's well outside of his scoring distance, so looks around, or chips it backwards, just sharing it around. Daniel Lee weighs his options up. Plenty of players ahead of him. Back to Rennie, they're just biding their time. Rennie now bangs it into the teeth of the goals. Up it goes, and taken there by the Mudlarks in Kempster.
Yeah, nice mark there by Kempster. He goes short out the other side. Oh no, hang on, I think he's got a 50-metre penalty.
Looks like it. At least 25 anyway.
25, sorry.
Kempster, short pass is on. Sampson, Spinks to Spinks. It's a Spinks to Spinks fest. Up they go. Oh, lovely mark by Douglas. Mark. Geez, that black leg works better than that white one, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. That was a lovely leap. Ended up at a 45-degree angle to the ground. Now, he's got someone on the wing. Oh, Spinks just grabs it out. It's stolen out of the air.
Spinks now, centering kick. He's got a player. Drury. What's he got on offer here? Wants to move it on. He's edgy. He's looking. He's kicking into the 50. Offline. There's that mark taken by Douglas. He's playing well.
That was a mongrelly punt, that one. But it goes out for Willunga, out to the other side of the ground. A kick along the wing there. That's big. Haskett goes back, sizes up his options. He goes short. That's a lovely kick to his teammate there. On the wing, we're working it to the forward line. Here we go. This is going to be about the 50-metre line. Nobes overruns it. Gathered by Myponga. A long handball into the middle of the ground. There's Spinks. Again, Spinks does the 1-2, gets it back, and he's kicked into the man. Nobes has got it. He's on the ground. Handball's out. This could...
Play on's the call. They go in hard. Nothing quite happened out of all of that. Yeah. Opportunity goes begging for the D's. They couldn't quite get their bearings on that one, and it's going to be a ball up. Cornelius tosses off. Lovely work there by the D's, Jervington. I think that was Rennie. Lovely effort, but could not get the goal. Banged it on his boot. That was goal of the day.
That was a lovely tap and beautifully roved. Had a kick while he was falling over, and it looked like it went through, but just offline. and just the 1 point.
Yeah. So,
Is the scoreboard right? I thought...
there was a point involved there, so they'll just be waiting for that. It's 1 point. Willunga plays 1 goal, 1 on the FPAG scoreboard. A 1 goal margin in favour of the Mudlarks. Kick out from full back. Big Bradley Clark takes the ball. He's in the pocket. Clark weighs his options up. Big block defence in front of him. The zone defence. Players set themselves. Huge pack. Hutchins couldn't take it. Offhand it goes. Sampson. Kick out wide. What's he got on here? Couldn't quite get the target. Offhand it goes. Oh, slipping over the last minute. D's under a lot of pressure. Wilkins, little chip, found
yes.
Hayden Sampson with an opportunity to score a goal.
Hayden Sampson is well within kicking distance here. He'll be kicking from about 42 metres, I think. And definitely he got one before that was further out on a bigger angle. He's pretty much straight in front. So, I think he'll get this one.
Well, those beautiful pink boots of his, they don't let him down. They're very talented.
Looks good.
Sampson goes for a goal. Good. He's got it.
Oh, beautiful.
The Mudlarks get their second.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
It's different then, or have they changed much?
Well, I think... Oh, here we go. Back in the centre of the crown they go now. Hutchinson's in the ruck for the Mudlarks. Tapped down by Sherrington. Tackled was Spinks. Ball stacks on the mill, and it's going to be a ball up.
Nothing coming out of there. The umpire says, give it to me, and get those calves working. Up it goes. Sherrington gets a beautiful tap, but gathered by Myponga, and the umpire's found a free kick. I think it's going to Drury. It is.
It's,
the umpire says, hang on, you knocked it out of his hands as he was picking it up. And
25. Drury
is going to get... Is it Drury? No.
No, that's...
It's Hines. Hines is going to get a kick on the square.
Wow, he's going back like he's going to kick this one.
I don't think it's going to happen.
He's not a bad kick. This guy can boot the ball. Let's see what he's got here. From the 50, Hines goes deep. He goes long. Off hands through for the minor score.
It was
2 goals, 15. 2 goals, 14 plays Willunga 1 point.
Yeah, it was nice. Got right to the teeth of the goals. Just touched a metre out. Kicked out now, down towards the wing. Marked by Willunga. They've got another pass on there. Then it's over to a lovely dummy there. That's Saunders. Gets it over. It goes into Nobes. He's up. There's 2 against 1. It goes over their head. There's Saunders again. And it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, so good fast play by Willunga. They move the ball, but they seem to be breaking down in their forward line here. They're just that spatial awareness, and Myponga doing a great job in their back six. We talked about this back six. How would they stand up? Brad Clark certainly seems to be an injection into this defence for them. Ball in now, into a dangerous spot. The Demons, Bass taps it. In they go, Partridge. He dropped the ball. Play on's the call. Meagle Cotwan's going to get a free kick. The Schnauzer dog.
Partridge just couldn't quite gather that. Nobes, Lee gets it. He's sent it in long. Is that a goal?
Oh, just offline.
Oh, just offline. Daniel Lee, lovely leg there from outside 50.
He's called a free kick. I think he's called a free kick, so no score.
Oh, okay. So there was a tussle as that came down.
Brad Clark's going to take the free kick.
Okay. Brad Clark about to kick out. Daniel Bass on the mark. Weighing up his options. Doesn't know where to go.
Oh, solid effort there. The Demons fighting. Hutchings. Little kick, left footed. Drury leads for it. It's been mowed down by the big boy. Haskett got tackled by Brown. Umpire circling.
Holding the ball.
Says he has dragged the ball in. And Brown did a good job defensively, going to be driving it into their forward 50. The Demons, what have they got up here? Kicks it up. They're looking for Nobes. No!
Oh, big grab. That's one grab from Nobes there. Lovely body work. Just to be the man. Looked like it was going to be a tough mark there, but he was with the only hands pointing up in the sky, and it just landed right there. One grab. Love it.
Big bucket hands of Daniel Nobes. He is the man up forward. He's dangerous. He's huge. Man Mountain. He lines up. He kicks for goal.
Umpire doesn't move much. I think that's a 6-pointer.
Great goal to the D's.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The big calves there.
Oh, they're big. They're huge.
What's it?
Well, that's Ben Moss in the middle now.
Ben
Mossy.
Moss.
Ian Moss's dad.
Yes.
He balls it up in the middle of the ground. Shervo, lovely tap, looking for Draper, who's in the play in the midfield now. Oh, Sampson, lovely bit of a party trick. Shervo in there. Was that a handball? Umpire said yes, play on. Kempster's in there. They're playing hard footy. Who's going to win this one? Hams gets it out there. Lovely work there by Nye. And the Demons, beautiful pass.
Lovely pass into the forward line. He's saying, it's my kick it over here. But Nobes, no, he's into Nobes. Nobes is up in the pack. But that's Saunders there, gets tackled over the line, and it's going to be a throw in next to the point post.
So ball in now. Forward right pocket for the D's. They're pressing and they're pressing hard. Ruck's form. Oh, lovely fist out the back there. How will you like that? Jaden Scott, but it's been wrapped up by the Demons. Daniel Lee goes left and right. Handballs at wide. Shirlington smothered off the boot. Demons now with another opportunity to drive it in. Liam Nye. Kick up there looking for somebody. Can't find anyone, but Ogilvy for the Mudlarks has got it.
And Ogilvy immediately plays on across the face of goal. Finds his own teammate there. That goes over to Mitchell Wilkins, who's about to kick it. It looked like he was going to kick it back across the face of goal, sort of to the middle of the line. Oh, no, and he's changed his mind. Come to me, he says. And that's a bit of an awry kick. Drury, though, he's in there, doesn't quite gather. And the ball is taken to Brown, holding the ball, says the crowd, and the umpire agrees. He's gone.
Yes, great tackle there. Brown featuring heavily now for the D's, playing well up it goes.
Nobes! Oh, good one grab again. Strong hands.
How's the way he just holds that ball with one hand? Look at him. He's holding it like a tennis ball. Those hands are registered in the Guinness Book of Records as the largest human hands on earth. So have a look at that.
Look at that. I mean, if you look at Nobes now, you'd say that ball is actually an under 10s ball.
Yeah. But no, and even those shorts, they're size 85. The big boy number 19, Daniel Nobes, the Man Mountain up forward, will be dangerous today. There's no doubt. He kicks for goal. He likes it.
It's close. It's close.
It's a goal. Great goal, Nobes.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthern.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah.
So, what a start it is for the big boy Daniel Nobes. What a start it is for this game. It looks like it could well go down to the wire, but it's early days. They've lost the ball.
Yeah, they've lost the ball. 2-1-13 Willunga, 2-2-14 Myponga Sellicks. So,
and if you have anyone has found the ball, please call Crime Stoppers on 1-800-423-695.
Yep.
If that is the number.
Or if anyone actually has a ball so that we can finish the game, that'd be great.
Anyone just has a random ball. We've got one. How about we just chuck this one out?
We could do that. Oh, no, he's got it.
We've got it. We found the ball. That's good news. They've found it.
Ogilvy.
They've arrested the culprits. Oh,
screw
nice torp.
Yeah, that's another lovely torp.
So there we go. A bit of time on will be added to that, and it has just gone into time on. So, yeah, been 4 goals kicked in this game. It's been an early start by the Mudlarks and a good fight back by the D's. This is a 50-50 game. The ball goes up into the middle. Big Bass sticks his boot in there. Jaden Scott in there. Here comes Sampson. The pink boots kicks it forward. Bouncing ball. Drury sets himself for the Mudlarks. Taps it forward ahead of himself. Haskett like a rover. That big boy on the little guy tries to kick it over to Meagle. It's a last position free kick. No, going to be a boundary throw in.
Yeah, taken over the line by Meagle there as the ball was bouncing. Couldn't keep it in. So, sun's still out here. Clouds in the distance. He throws it in. Lovely tap there by Willunga. It's on the far side. Picked up there and handballed to his teammate. It's ugly foot. He's taken high. Meagle has taken high, but it was nice play there. Holding the ball.
Yeah, I'd play that. Yeah, he took the player on and ducked his head. I think that was great umpiring from Mr. Carves.
Yes.
And Kempster takes a free kick for the Mudlarks. Plays on quickly, gets around the mark. Left footer into a dangerous spot. What have they got up here? Fisted by Willunga. They go in. Oh, run now and carry. They're under pressure, the Demons. Wobbly kick forward. Sharing the ball around. Bit of run and carry. Wide handball. Tapped over the boundary line. Going to be a boundary throw in centre wing.
Taking it out there in front of the grandstand. The crowd enjoying that down there. And a little bit messy, but they're working it towards their forward line.
Bass goes up. Oh, lovely work there by Jaden Scott. Hell of a leap. Gets a punch out there. Willunga get the clearance. Shavington sets himself off hands. It goes. What have they got here? In goes Cooper. Over to Ogilvy. The defenders working out of there nicely. Mays. Tough mark under pressure. Going to take. Moving on quickly. In comes that man Ogilvy once again. The kick. Oh, offhand. Demons under pressure. Brown. What have they got? Stumbling over the ball. Pressure, football. This is going to be a ball up. Whoa.
Schutz, nice tackle there just to keep that ball in and stop it from heading back down to Willunga's goals. So the umpire's about to throw it up again.
So, just on the 50-metre line in front of the Mudlarks goal. Kicked out of there by the Demons. Shervington like a rover just over to Daniel Lee. Lee kicks it out. Nice looking pass to Draper. There he is. Looking for Nobes, the big boy on the leg. Bradley Clark, lovely defence. Oh, almost went out. It did go out. It's going to be a boundary throw in.
Oh, Jackson Hams did his best to keep that in, but he couldn't quite manage it. And so, yep, it's going to be another throw in. Who have we got in the ruck?
So, they set themselves. Looks like Draper's going to do the ruck work here. No, it's Shervington does. Lovely tap. Sam Rennie, kick up. It's a rainmaker. High. What do they got? Off hands, front and centre. Sam Rennie, left footer.
Oh, what a goal!
Rennie, you beauty.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
What a classic goal, and what great camera work from our cameraman Steve Adams to capture that. Goal of the day, every day of the week. Grosvenor goal of the day.
And he was on, his left leg. I don't know, is he a left footer?
Yes, he's a left footer.
Perfect for Rennie, running down around on his left foot and just curving that around beautifully through the middle of the goals. Made very easy work for the umpire there, the goal umpire. And hands went up all over the ground there by the Willunga players, everyone, teammates. And that's a real team lifter.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have got the lead. They went down 2 goals early in that quarter. Ball up in the centre of the ground. Shervington taps to that man again, Rennie. Handballs out to Meagle. Oh, got it out there, but he can't take it away. Mays can. Spinks. Handball's out. Under pressure, Mays. Oh, the Mudlarks. Mays again. What does the umpire? Peeled out a free kick to Willunga.
Oh, that's bad luck from Mays there. He had 3 possessions in a row, but Willunga kicking it on the far side now, bringing it in. There's Rennie again, stacking up the possessions. Haskett handballs back to Rennie. Rennie kicks into the forward line almost, but it's taken by Jaden Scott.
Scott now looking for Spinks, off hands Rennie, playing a blinder of the first quarter. This bloke, oh, he keeps on running, kicks down in the forward 50.
It's on.
It's on for young and old. There's a big wrestle going on. Stacks on the mill there. Brad Clark's in there. Nobes. He loves a bit of niggle, this bloke.
The 2 19-year-olds are
lost
at
some
it.
Guernseys. Cooper's lost his. Umpire says, let's play footy, guys. And he's going to call it back. Someone's been holding someone. You don't have to be blind Freddy to work that out. Scott going to kick it out here. Run on play. Mudlarks are pressing. Bit of space going on. Demons under pressure. A couple of Mudlarks tackle on a Demon, and it's going to be a ball up.
Okay, yes, 3 players there on the ground. They get up, and it's back to the umpire for a bounce, for a throw up, I should say. Shervington gets the tap out. The first to get there is going to be Wilkins for Myponga. His kick is smothered, goes towards the boundary line. It feels like it's going to go out. Yes, and Wilkins, and there's the siren to end the first quarter, Steve.
Yeah, what a quarter of football it is. What we've just witnessed there. Electric footy, fast footy, good country footy. And the Demons, well, they were fantastic. They come from behind to win that first quarter and looking the goods. They're down by 5 points, the Mudlarks. Couple of early goals. Who's going to win this one with you?
Well, Sam Rennie in that last 5 minutes, he was all over it.
Yep.
Kicked a beautiful goal.
How was that goal?
He's got a couple of clearances. He's done some excellent short passes. He's just on fire, the captain. And Daniel Nobes, some big grabs, really rising to the top there. And if he can keep that up, Willunga's going to be very hard to stop. They've hit the front by 7 points, and yeah, they might keep going with this.
Absolutely. We're about to find out what happens in this next quarter. Please join us. 90.1 FM streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.au. We'll see you soon.
We've been watching this place for hours. No cars, no lights, no dogs. This place is an easy target.
Let's move quickly and quietly, like ninjas.
Stop. Go back.
Whoa!
You are trespassing and are being recorded on CCTV.
Is that the house talking to us?
Numbskull, that's a security system. Quick, plan B, backyard.
Not dogs! You said there were no dogs!
There's no dog sight.
Help! I'm stuck! Whoa!
Evening, gentlemen. Care to explain why you're in the backyard of a house with alarm sounding?
Can you apprehend us before the dog gets here?
Next time, let's choose a house that isn't monitored by Great Southern Security.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu utes.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
The Victor Harbour Motor Company has over 15 years of dedicated customer service, with finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Their highly trained mechanics and fully equipped workshop means that your car is in good hands at all times, and they only use genuine parts.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Yes, thank you very much. What a game of footy we've got here. 5 point margin. And I've got to tell you, The catering at this ground is superb. We've just had some burgers here.
What would you give these out of 10, Steve?
I'd give it personally 9.3.
He hasn't even had a bite. He's talking about presentation. I've actually had a couple of bites of mine, and I'll give it a 9.8. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Falls apart. The meat. It's so tender.
A big cheerio to Grant and Jackie listening live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. What a great place this is. And the catering is superb.
Beautiful.
They've got the heater there. They've got the jacuzzi. You can get a sauna. You can do the sauna and the cold plunge over there in the corporate tent. It's amazing what they set up.
Yeah, it's kind of like a TARDIS with no sides.
Yeah.
So you can see through, but once you get in there, you realise you can't really see what's in there. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah,
game of golf.
It is.
Nets.
Yeah. Mini golf is over there. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And we see you over there, Jackie. It's amazing. She's the only one allowed to sit down in the corporate tent. Everyone else has to stand up and obey her. She's like the queen of the corporate tent. So well done. Any other Cheerios? Another Cheerio to Jackie Burns. I know she listens every week. Jackie Burns.
Hi, Jackie.
She is the mum of Lyndon Burns, who's the man who owns Compass Tanks out there in Compass. Lovely lady.
Excellent. Compass Tanks. I have fond memories of them putting a lid on my tank at Emmon Valley.
There
So
you go.
thanks, guys.
We must get them to sponsor our radio station. But speaking of sponsors, how good is the Grosvenor Hotel? Have you been down there lately and checked out the food?
I haven't lately, sorry.
Grosvenor Hotel. Rick and Lois Press, they're fantastic. We love going down there. Beautiful food, great. It's the only family-owned pub in Victor Harbour.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
The reason I haven't gone there is I haven't been to Victor Harbour for a long time. So.
I should go there. Where are you off to next? Mount Kilimanjaro?
Kilimanjaro, yes, and then down to Cape Town to see some bands.
Oh,
the live music scene in Cape Town is amazing.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And you can see what we get up to on The Rambling Man.
The Rambling Man. Michael's Eats a Rambling Man. You can Google that.
Yep. Channel 31, Channel 44.
All right, here we are, set for the second quarter. 3 goals, 1-19, plays 2 goals, 2-14. Willunga with a 5-point margin. And umpire Alex Cornelius. Those big fat cars of his are going to set him in good stead today. So go. They set themselves ready. Ball up in the middle. There goes the siren to start proceedings. This bloke from Mudlarks has played pretty well, and the Rucky's getting up there, but not tall enough for Shervington. Partridge is in there for the Mudlarks. Letting get tackled high. Play on's a call. Oh, Demons now with a handball. Nice slips over. Big man Shervington can't get it out there. Mudlarks kick it off the ground. Lovely work by Douglas. Grubbery kick though. Gerardo's in there, hands and knees. Haven't seen him in the ruck yet. Oh, kick around the corner. Nice work there. Demons move it out. Hutchins off hands. What have the Demons got up here? Handball it back. Kick into their forward half.
Stark gets it long. Then Nobes is the double grab, and he says that's mine, but no. The umpire says play on. You didn't get the first touch to that. It's kicked high, and Myponga mark it there through Wilkins, and Wilkins will bring it out of defence.
Scott now. Jaden Scott for the Mudlarks. Just weighs his option. I've got to be run out here. Oh, Douglas sets himself for Willunga. Wrapped up there by Drury. Drury over to Schiller.
Great little grab and gather there. Drury just played on quickly, and lovely kick. Totally in favour of Schiller, who was just over the back there. So that lovely kick. Schiller lining up now from, I don't know, what do you think? You'll kick 15. From 20 metres?
Yeah.
And a little bit of an angle, but I don't think this will trouble him.
Schiller, the superstar for Myponga, kicks, and he's offline. Through for the minor score. Bad miss.
Yes, he's not happy with himself, shaking the head.
Yeah.
And that just came on the inside of his right foot there. Just so, and going off to the left of the left goal post for a point.
Yeah. Chance goes begging for the Mudlarks. Kicks out wide. Oh, Hoff goes in hard. Keeps the ball in. Nye, lovely hands. Kick out by the D's. Cut off by Partridge. The Mudlarks with another opportunity. Short pass just outside 50 over the head of that player there in Samson. Gerardo's in there. Drury now. Oh, free kick. Didn't see what that one's for.
Drury was thinking all my Christmases have come at once. He's going to have a shot at goal there. Okay, so Willunga through Lee. Lee goes wide to Harry Saunders, who goes on again to Dylan Draper, who's on the wing. Dylan Draper comes inside, and the Mudlarks have gathered there through Anthony Kempster.
Nice work by Kempster. Great body work. Kicks it out. Lovely pass there.
Schillerbeer!
Over to Darren Schillerbeer with another opportunity on goal. This one's going to test him though. This is 50 metres he's going to kick it from. Slight angle, but the big boy is good enough.
He fancies himself.
Oh, he does.
He's lining up. He's just missed one, and he was angry at himself with that. So he's going to make a correction to his kicking style here. He's guided it onto his boot nicely. It looks good. He's giving it the lean, which means it's gone slightly to the left again.
Gee whiz, 2 chances now. Schillerbeer wouldn't be happy with that. He was a long way out. Got the distance, just missed with the accuracy to the left. So kick out now by the D's.
That's Stark. Stark kicks off to the his teammate there in the pocket, looking for an option. Comes down to another teammate on the 50-metre line for Willunga. Willunga working it out the far side. There's plenty of options up forward. He decides to go long. Tommy Saunders is there, but that's a good mark there by
Shervington.
Shervington
now kicks long. The Demons in their forward half.
Great mark there.
Great mark.
Draper.
Dylan Draper now getting a bit of the ball. He's going to be looking for Nobes. There's no doubt about that. The big boy, where is he? Searching kick. Here he goes. Bombing it in long. Nobes sets himself. He's got it! Nobes is a nightmare.
He's just judging the ball beautifully. He's actually watching the ball. I feel like the defenders are kind of worried where he is.
Oh, you'd have to be, wouldn't you?
But if they, I don't know.
Well, Nobes is a nightmare for the Mudlarks right now, isn't he?
He is. I think that's his 4th strong mark this game. And
kick by Nobes. The goal umpire says, yes, you can have it. It's a goal to the Demons.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
A good bit of solid body there, but Nobes is just another head above him.
Ball up into the middle now, tapped out there. Oh, beautiful work by the Mudlarks. Wilkins, handball, off the boot now. Scott, bouncing ball, 50-50. Who's going to win this one? In they go, Brown in there. Kempster wins it out for Mudlarks. Brushes an opponent, kicks it into the centre of the ground. Wilkins, juggling mark almost, off hands. Going to be tackled, ball up.
Yes, it's tight play. Myponga not giving up easily by any means. They're still right in this. A nice tap there from Shervington, but goes to ground. Was that a throw?
Oh, almost.
Rennie picks it up, misses it, and then picks it up again. It's come back out to Shervington. Slung to the ground, Shervington. Is that holding the ball?
Great tackle.
No, the ball came out as he was slung, but...
It was a big tackle on a big man.
Yeah, cold play on. Up with you.
Shervo taps. Lovely work by Rennie, kicks it forward. Ooh. Almost a mark by Draper, diving on the ball now. Stacks on the mill. This ball's not coming out. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, no, there's 74 players there over the ball. There's not coming out of that. The umpire says, give it to me. And,
Benny Moss.
Get away.
Moss balls it up. Tapped by Shervington. Does a backhander. Rennie runs onto it. Kicks. Oh, that was Lee. Lee now centering quick. Looking for Nobes. What have they got up here? Tommy Saunders is in there. Kempster, handball, out to Gerardo. Taps the ball on the ground. Little kick, chips it up. Over to Mays, the running Mays along the boundary line. Kicks it out long. Mudlarks. Oh, nothing doing. And Douglas takes a mark.
Douglas goes quickly into the middle. That's Tyson Hoffman. Hoffman over for Willunga. Goes deep into the forward line. Lee nearly takes the mark. But, picked up there by Jacob Shulbred, who kicks in, and it's taken by Myponga.
Nick Hutchings has got the ball, caught one in the head, but that doesn't bother him. I know that bloke. He loves to get hit in the head. He's got a bad hairstyle today, but that doesn't even bother him. Kicks it out wide. James Scott, he's played well, this bloke. Very good today. He's not very tall, but he's in the ruck. He's doing a good job. Up the back it goes. Wilkins is in there. Run out by Douglas. Played very well too.
The great mark there from Shulbred, who gets it quickly into Willunga's forward line. Nobes is there. Does he get pushed in the back as the ball goes over the line? No, the umpire says, let's throw it in. But yeah, he's definitely a danger down there. Is he going to do the ruck work, Nobes? I think he is.
Yep, so they set themselves forward right pocket.
No, it's Draper.
For Willunga. Off they go. Draper's in there. Got tackled by a couple of mudlarks. Going to be a stalemate. Ball up again.
Yep. And the umpire asks, righto, who's going up? Is it Draper or Nobes?
Tapped out there. Oh, Sampson got tackled. Was that holding the ball? No, it wasn't. Umpire's giving him the benefit of doubt. No prior opportunities. Deem that. So it's another stalemate. Locked into this forward right pocket area. Ball up. Over the top by Draper. In there goes Jake Rennie. Oh, how'd he get out of that? Nice work. Mudlarks. Oh,
great
mark. Douglas is playing a blinder today with that black and white leg of his. Kicked up by Haskett.
Haskett goes into Stark in the middle of the ground. So Liam Nye, that is. Nye goes deep into the forward and marked by out on the outer side there by Myponga. He kicks. Go on.
Wilkins now is kicks it out wide, chopped off by Sam Rennie. Rennie now going to kick it out wide to the fat side, the real estate. Harry Styles Saunders, out he goes. Daniel Lee now with a bit of run on play. Green and gold ahead of him. The lead's on though. Over the top it goes. Mays is in there. Tackles. Hard, tough footy. Oh, there's the whistle. Kicking danger's been called. And it's going to be taken there by, is that Hutchings, I think? Yeah, Hutchings, a little chip forward.
Oh, but it's going to come straight back again. Marked there by Liam Nye. Nye does a short pass into the pocket. The leading Nobes, but no, he's pushed under it. Play on, says the umpire. Comes out wide to Spinks. Spinks, it's a wide kick. And Jack Cooper there almost gathers the ball, but Willunga are going to get this one back. Kicked inside to, that's Rennie.
Rennie now. Oh, sharp pass. Finds his teammate there in Tommy Saunders. Back to Rennie from the 50. Left foot looking for Nobes. Daniel Nobes, the man mountain. You cannot stop him when he's in this form. How do you stop him, ZT?
Well, you've got to stop. You can't punch it away after it pops out of his hands and he goes for the second grab. There is no second grab. It's just the big one grab. So you've just got to get your fist on it before him.
Grippo. He's got Grippo. He's got Grippo on his Grippo.
Yep. And he's playing a really great game.
Lines it up for goal. The big man shoots.
Oh, and he's kicking
He
straight.
Scores. It's a goal fest here by the big man, Daniel Nobes.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Sun's out again, up in the middle of the ground. Big Bass is going up there for the ruck for the Willunga side. Gets the tap out, but it's just being held up. The umpire says, I'll have it. Quickly throws it up again. Bass grabs it out of the air. Handball's off.
The Hoffman kicks it out wide, bouncing ball. No one in particular. Who's leading for it is Tommy Saunders. Last position free kick going to be taken by Myponga over to Spinks. Jake Spinks.
Spinks now on the other side of the ground on the wing. Short pass. That hits Hayden Sampson. Sampson goes back, has a look. He's got a number of options. Goes into the forward line. Wilkins is there over his head. Willunga gather. Cooper's there, but comes out to Schutz. The ball hits the ground. Schutzer gets it again and he's tackled. Is he in his back? He's got him high, and Schutz will take the free kick.
Kick out there, left foot out to a bit of space. The Demons there. Oh, lovely defensive mark by Sampson. That's Hayden. Plays on. Nice work. Chips it forward. Who's he got up here? Hutchinson. Back to Sampson. Sampson now. Handballs it over there. Oh, tackled too high. Taken there by the big boy. Who's that? Wide. Mudlarks kicks it down the line. Shillabeer on the chest. Lovely lead. And a lovely kick. Gives an opportunity to the big boy. He wants to kick this one. This will be his third shot on goal. He's missed two. This one's going to be tougher from this pocket.
Yeah, there was a lovely kick that came in there from Ben Hamilton just outside. So Shillabeer lines up now. Looks okay. It's going to drop into the pocket off hands. Gee, they set themselves nearly a good mark to. Is it Saunders? Yeah, big packet there in the square. Willunga kick it in.
Hoffman now in the pocket. Bit of stop-start footy. There's been 14 and a half minutes gone into the second quarter. Willunga, it's been their quarter. Mudlarks, they need a goal. Up they go, off hands. Wilkins now for the Mudlarks. Taps it to himself. Gets around onto his right boot. Passes to Partridge. Thought about dishing off. What have they got up here? Oh, hardly any space to work in. Kicks it into the teeth of the goal. Sampson from the back. Off hands it goes. Plenty of Demons back here. They can ruffle it. Handballs are back. There's going to be a kick out of defence. Long, right in front of the commentary box. Shervington!
Shervington he was interfered with and just marked it anyway. So great mark there, Shervington.
Hutchins now for the Demons. Kicks out wide. Lovely work. Gives a Meagle, the Schnauzer dog. Little chip forward. Running onto it is Tommy Saunders. Short pass misses his target. Off hands it goes. Oh, lovely defensive work by Kane Spinks. Oh, tough, hot footy.
Called for holding the ball. Gee, that's a bit rough. Did he have a chance to get rid of that? But the umpire said yes, he did. So lovely tackle.
You've got to trust the bloke with the biggest calves in the industry.
Absolutely, 100% right. That decision.
Never a doubt.
And they do a great job, though, the umpires. One of the hardest jobs in the world. I used to do it when I was about 18.
Did you? Yes. And how'd you go?
Yeah, it was great. Had a few problems with parents.
Kick underway!
Oh, that's a lovely kick.
Great goal to the D's. They're on fire.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Utes.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
So here we go. Back into the centre of the ground. Shervington gets the tap. Draper's in there for the D's. Spinks is in there trying to get it out. Can't do so. It's going to be a ball up. So,
We may be having a little bit of a technical thing with the picture if you're not seeing it, but we're working on that right now. Ball up now in the centre of the ground. Daniel Lee Shervington takes it out of the air, gets it to Daniel Lee, back to Shervington, nice little tap. That's come out wide to Saunders. Saunders has a long kick into the forward line. Ball in dispute.
Nobes handball into pressure there now, the Mudlarks. Handball called. What is that? A free kick? He called it a throw or holding the ball. I don't quite know. Umpire Cornelius on the mark there.
It's Jacob Shulbred has got the free kick. So Shulbred now getting a little bit of advice there from...
I think the advice was kick the goal. He's going to go straight for the yellow sign, I think.
Yeah, but Scotty Brown said, just kick the goal, Schoolie. Oh, he goes... It's going to be close to the post. It's turned around. A beautiful kick from Shulbred. And the car horns tell you that's gone through the goals. And Willunga, that's their 7th. 7-1-43 they've gone to.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Willunga Demons, they lead the Myponga Sellicks team 2 goals, 5-17. Ball up, tapped out of there. Lovely work. Draper, look at him go, running almost to Nobes over the back. Hutchins with a trance now. Gets tackled onto his
Hutchins! The goal!
To the Demons. They're on fire here.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
He's gathered that beautifully, Hutchins. Looked like he was going to have a kick, dropped the ball, got it back, and then he's snapped around the corner on his left. That's a beauty.
It was a beauty. We've seen an absolute couple of ball terror goals. Rennie in the first quarter, and that man Cam Hutchins, an absolute cracker on his left.
Well, there you go. Hutchins said, thank you very much, Dylan Draper, for going into the middle of the ground. I've got this forward line all to myself, so let me do my stuff.
Yeah, fantastic stuff.
Shervington now into the middle, though. Draper's back in the forward line, I think.
Umpire balls it up in the middle. Shervington with a little fingertip tap to the advantage of the teammate. There is again Draper, front and centre, gets a ball out. Oh no, wrapped up by Jaden Scott, though, for the Mudlarks. Kicks it out wide. There is Douglas. Daniel Lee handballs over to Nye. Nye now handball down the line. They're using the ball back to Nye. Tackled by Partridge. Play on's the call. Tommy Saunders fakes a little lefter. Goes out to Daniel Lee. Bouncing ball. Sampson in there. They're under pressure, the Mudlarks.
Oh, nice tackle there from Jake Rennie. And Myponga actually get it out to the other side of the ground. The ball in dispute here. Good competition.
Capped out there. Brown's in there for the D's. Gets the ball on the left foot. Lee now gets a handball out. Oh, what have they got? Off the ground. Wilkins says, get out of the way. Don't argue with me. Kick out wide. Oh, it's going to be cut off here by Haskett. No, in front there was Jake Rennie for the D's.
And Rennie, short pass there, goes to Brad Haskett. Haskett on the corner of the square in defence. That's Jackson Hams. He goes further wide. There's a player there, bounces before him, but he's good for it.
Nye.
That's Nye. He gets a handball inside, puts Cooper under pressure. Sorry, that's Evan Carnivale. He gets the ball over to... Oh, it's been intercepted there by Myponga.
Yeah, Scott now takes a bounce, weighs his options up, bangs it in there, cut off by the D's. Look at him go, Douglas absolute stalwart in defence. D's now using the ball well. Off they go. Wide kick out to Brown. Scotty Brown just sharing it around now. Back to Haskett. We've got a bit of space and time here. There's numbers back. De Groen and Golds are under pressure.
Draper has it now in the middle of the ground. Sends it towards the forward line. That's Evan Carnivale. He gathers almost. He pushes it in front of him and goes to pick it up and is tackled. If you're going to take that long, you're going to get tackled, son. And that's either gone out of bounds. Yes, it's going to be a throw-in.
Yeah, throw-in. Far side, left forward pocket. The Demons pressing for another goal late in this second quarter. Ball up, beautiful sunshine here at Willunga Oval. Shervington, kick out there. Oh, that's a
great
fortune.
mark.
Carnivale. It's a Carnivale for the Demons.
Just dived forward and took the chest mark there, did Carnivale. And he's going to be kicking from about 45. I think that's... he can get this one.
Oh, he can. He looks like he's about 12 years old. Carnivale, doesn't he?
He does. But
fresh-faced kid. But he's a hell of a player. Carnivale for the Demons. The left foot towards the goals. Offline through for the minor score.
Yeah, it almost looked like he could have marked that, the Myponga player down there.
That was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's an optical illusion going on.
Kick out by Cooper from full back. It's a big, high, long bomb. Gerardo sets himself off hands. Spinks bangs it out of there. They've got a bit of space out here leading for the ball. There was Jaden Hines. Hines, right foot in towards his captain.
Shabir.
Off and out of bounds for a last. No, it's going to be out of bounds for boundary throwing.
Yep, just came off Shillabier's hands there. So Shillabier heads back into this spot in the full forward position. He's got two on him, Shillabier.
Yeah, that's how they do it these days. Shillabier forward target. Off hands there. Well done, Shervington. Draper brushes a tackle. Looks like he's in trouble. Nice bit of share work there. Stark now. Kick in there, looking for no.
Puts it
Punched
down.
at the back there. Under pressure. Was that holding ball? Plowns are called. Mudlarks, Lucks of Fortune. Spinks now. Oh, Hutchings got nailed in the tackle. Rennie bangs it forward towards the goals. Bouncing ball. In goes Bass. Ball still live right on the boundary line there. Now it's rushed over.
Yeah, that kick that came in from Rennie there just went slightly to the right and then bounced further right. So it's gone out of bounds. Oh, the boundary umpire's not happy about that. The ball's thrown back to him. He was expected to jump 4 metres in the air to get that. So back he goes to pick up the ball and throw it in.
So it's 2 minutes gone into this second quarter. Forward right pocket. The Demons pressing once again. Ruck work. Lovely work there by Scott to get the ball out. But Dylan Draper's done the roving over to Meagle. The Schnauzer dog Shervington tackled. Drury goes in there, picks the ball up. He's got tackled by the Schnauzer.
Yeah, good tackling there by Meagle. He was not going to let him go. So we're going to have a ball up in front of the stand. Up they go. Shervington gets the tap. I think that's going to go out. No. Rennie gets it. It's over to Harry Saunders, who has... he's kicked a goal, Saunders. Fantastic from the boundary line.
Unbelievable.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
Great goal, Harry Saunders. Harry Styles Saunders, what an absolute cracker. We've seen some goals this game.
We have, and Willunga, that puts them further in front. 9 goals, 256 to Myponga Sellicks 2-5-17. But yeah, lovely gather there, Harry Saunders, and a kick from the boundary line. Got to be happy with that.
Yeah, and it is all Willunga here in the match of the round, and what a dominating performance we've seen by the Demons here. so many stars. They are the big improvers this year. Like we said, just lost the one game. Up they go. Shervington, the tap over the top. Wilkins in there trying his hardest. Kick out wide. Lovely lead. Sampson, what have they got on offer here?
It goes into the middle of the ground. That's Wilkins. Wilkins goes short into a lead. He takes it on the half volley. I think that's Cooper. Gets it over in the middle of the ground. Myponga now going to have a shot for goal. No, he's gone wide into the pocket and just couldn't quite get that into the fence. Hines has decided to see if he can knock the fence over with his head.
Wow, that was pretty dangerous, wasn't it?
But he's up. He's all right. And it's going to be a kick last possession.
Kicks out along the boundary line. The Demons, centre wing position, fisted over the boundary line. And
so that's...
look at that bloke with the red coat there. He just tried one-hander, tried to catch it with a beer in his hand. And hand back in the pocket. Look at him. He's very stylish.
Didn't spill a drop.
Yeah. So, boundary throw in. They just set themselves. Shervington just grabs it out. He's going to call that one back because it just went straight down Shervo's throat.
Yeah, it didn't really have a high loop on it, that ball, so it's going to be thrown in again. That's better. Nice and high. Shervington gets the tap away, but the other ruckman has just taken it out of the air and said, thank you very much. Myponga running towards the goal on the wing there as the siren's gone to end the first half.
What a dominating performance it was by the D's. They certainly look to have this game all sewn up at half time. What can Myponga Sellicks do, Zeezy, to get back into it?
Well, I don't know. I think they're going to need to do something pretty spectacular. But, you know, it's only halfway through the game. They could kick 9 goals too in the second half. It's not that hard. Willunga did it. So, you know, perhaps they could do it this time.
They've made the most of their opportunities. 9 goals 2 to 2 goals 5. It could have been a lot closer, but they really need to fire up for this third quarter.
Yep.
Let's see what can happen. All right. This is the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
Yes, welcome to the Halftime Hub. Today I'm talking to a former Glenelg player, All-Australian full-back, Keith Corman. Keith, welcome.
Thanks, Steve.
What a magnificent career you've had in football. It's quite amazing. Please tell me about your earliest memory of football as a kid. I believe you're a Plimpton boy.
Yes, that's right. Went to Plimpton Primary, Plimpton High. I was a squirt, couldn't get a game in primary school. So
really?
Was 20th man if I could. They used to go down to the 20th and that was it. But I grew and I followed Torrens as a kid.
West Torrens?
Lindsay Head was an idol and So and then I, as I said, didn't play in primary school much. Then got to high school, grew a lot, and then I was playing for the high school. And Greg Summerton, a good mate of mine, got me out to Westies in the juniors, and the rest is history.
Is that where things changed for you, playing for Westies as junior?
I think I just grew, and I've always studied the game, so the skill and everything. Not the most creative player, but I made the most of it as I sort of worked my way through the ranks. I was tall from age. Eventually, I was a squirt in primary school, but I was just growing so quickly in those first couple of years of high school. So I was playing upper grade in the juniors.
You were always a fullback?
No, I rucked because of my height. I was basically rucking in 17s and 19s, and then had first year of league football under Bob Keddy at West Adelaide. They decided to blood about 4 youngsters because we were pretty shite, and they said, well, let's give these youngsters, so that I didn't get dropped the whole year, and I should have done, but they decided, so I played everywhere. They played me in the forward pocket, then centre forward, and played everywhere about on Rover, I think. So, and then it was Foss Williams came out the second year, so after Bob went, and then Foss came out one night at training. I don't know whose idea it was. He says, do you want to be fullback for 10 years? And I thought, sounded right, because I wasn't getting the kick, wasn't getting the game really, so, and the rest was history.
Foss Williams, tell us about him.
Foss Williams was a very old-fashioned coach, very, get the ball, kick it, long. It was a bit tedious without being too unkind. After 5-6 years of that, I was I needed a change. I'd been in the club for so long, right through the juniors. People always ask the question, why'd you leave Westies and go to Glenelg? Well, that was it. I needed a rocket change of environment.
Yeah. And so what happened at Glenelg? You were revitalised, is that right?
Yeah. I got super fit. I was just inspired. Westies fairly negative headset in terms of expectations and stuff. It was just totally chalk and cheese. John Halbert was the coach the 3 main years I had there, and it was just the confidence to walk into the room, and you had Carey, Weston, Corns. It was everyone knew, hey, we're good footballers, let's get out there and win the game. So just total different sort of.
So Bays, tell us about who was the best player you played with in your team in the Bays at the time?
Oh, that's hard. I always rated Paul Weston. People talk about the best players going around Sanford. It's always hard to compare. And they talk about Robin, they talk about Ebert. They were obviously both great players, but Paul Weston, for left foot, right foot, could play almost anywhere. Centre half back, could kick goals, could stop goals. His kicking was immaculate on both sides of the body. So he was a gem to have at centre half back.
Yeah. What about guys like Twiggy Caldwell, for example?
It was good solids back in the 80s. Twiggy, Weston I mentioned, Copping, Timmy LaHoo in the back pocket.
Hodgman.
Hodgie, we didn't cross over totally, but knew Hodgie pretty well. And McGuinness, McDermott and Kernahan all started in 81, I think it was, when we lost the grand final to Port in 81, which was a bit sad, but that was their first year, those 3 youngsters who could play a bit. Went on with fairly good careers.
Yeah. And this book here, which you brought along today, Ton of Tigers, have a look at that. If you can see, it's a massive Bible written by Peter Cornwell. Tell us about this. You're part of the past players for Glenelg. What does this book mean to you, mate?
This is just an amazing publication, and I was in education, and so some things historically are written from zero to now. This is just totally interwoven, so that's interesting all the way through. So it picks leadership. It's just an incredible publication. It's got stats on Hall of Famers. It's hard to describe. It's hard to pick up, and club's still got copies of it. I'll put I'll put the advert in for Peter. But so it's just such an incredible thing which was done for the centenary year.
Yeah, the history of the club in one great big Bible. If you're a Tiger supporter, why wouldn't you have one of those?
No, it's amazing.
What page are you featuring on, mate? Well, you'd have a few in there.
Well, that's the surprising thing. I was only reading up on Tony Simons the other day. Being chairman of the Glenelg Past Players, we have a debutant and hand someone over. So last week I've done my homework. Young Bo Simons, Tony's nephew, debuted with number 46, which Tony wore when he debuted, and he actually brought the Guernsey to the presentation before the game. So being able to read that sort of stuff, and I got a mention, on a page about state footy and whatever. Totally, I hadn't read that bit. I've been right through the book, but so it's an incredibly well written and interesting read, I reckon.
Tell us about that year you got selected All-Australian, 1980. What was that year like for you?
1980 was amazing. So, obviously I was playing very well as a full-back. Not particularly skilled or creative or anything, but I just stopped full forwards. That was my job. And the carnival that year, I stood. Michael Roach had kicked 100 goals for Richmond. He fortunately wasn't very interested that day, but that's
really?
Okay. You got to take it.
That's flattering.
He was playing for Tasmania, and anyway, maybe he had a few too many beers the night before. And then I stood Kelvin Templeton for the Victorians, who won the Brownlow that year, so managed to sort of keep him quiet, which, they picked the team back then, so, full back, gave me a tick.
You got the chocolates?
Yeah, very honoured. Just huge for someone who never thought they'd play a league game. It was a huge honour.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, rumour is there's a bloke at Glenelg Football Club with Keith Coleman on the back of his duffel coat. True story? Still to this day.
True story.
Yep.
I think it was about... Snout's bar was still in that corner, which has been shifted, so it'd be 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
And I just happened to be standing watching the footy there with my daughter, in fact. And anyway, I didn't speak to this guy for a while, but he was standing in front of me with 33, Keith Gilmore on the back. Anyway, I waited till 3/4 time, and I said, "Hey mate, would you like me to re-sign it?" So made his day. So I reckon it was about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. How good's that?
Amazing. It's incredible. Duffel coats were great back
well,
then.
for those people who don't know, duffel coat is a great big black coat with the old wooden buttons, and so it's amazing.
Yeah.
But they're still around.
Yes, they've made a comeback, I believe. They've almost made a comeback, which is incredible.
Yeah, fantastic. So, football, the modern game, how do you see it? I mean, your day, there was positions, full back on full forward, centre. These days, it's midfield, backs and forwards. How do you see the modern game?
Yeah, I still love it because you still need to be skilled. I mean, obviously today players are much more, athletic and all that sort of stuff, but it's still... You've still got to get the ball, use the ball, and kick goals. That hasn't changed. So I still love the game. Obviously, there's lots of tweaks with rules and stuff like that. Just wanted to mention the Sandford Pass players have struggled a bit in the last few years, and we're having a huge effort this year. Every Sandford club and the umpires are trying to get everyone September the 5th at Adelaide Oval, fill the McLaughlin room for a huge day of celebrating what was an incredible competition and still is.
So September 5.
September 5.
Past players SANFL.
Yep.
How do people
so
get tickets?
If people ring their SANFL club,
yep,
and they should be able to direct you, or ring SANFL directly, and it's anyone who's played one SANFL game or even juniors. We're not.
Fantastic.
Just want to get a crowd there and celebrate footy.
We've got the Past Players Day here at Willunga. Have you caught up with some guys like Terry?
I've caught out with a few, Terry, and quite a couple of others.
Yeah.
Ben Thompson, I think it is, an
Ben
ex-Glenelg guy
Yep.
as well. And
Yep.
I've seen a couple of guys that I ran into that
fantastic.
used to be here when I worked at the primary school back in the 90s.
Yep.
I was deputy here for 7 years, so I used to do yard duty out there.
Right.
So,
there you go.
So yeah, so
Familiar
it's back to home sort of in lots of ways.
Good stuff. Keith Coleman, thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve.
This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio 90.1, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Ball up in the middle of the ground. Umpire Ben Mossy rolls it up. Jaden Scott sets himself, gets a tap out there. The little partridge, the little stocky, nuggety bloke gets tackled. It's going to be a restart. Ball up again.
But it's up there. Shervington gets the tap for Willunga, but it's Myponga that get the ball down into their forward line. Punch to ground, and there's no one's getting that out. Daniel Lee there is held up, and it's going to be a ball up.
Yep. Umpire Alex Cornelius balls it up. Draper gets a double-fisted tap out there. The Demons work it forward into their danger zone.
Nobes again, the one grab. Fantastic mark to Nobes. Oh, he's hard to stop. Gee, number
Cooper
6.
and Hutchings,
Cooper.
2 men on 1 man, and that 1 man is built like 3 men.
He's just too tall. Would they go with perhaps to get the piggyback going, or the shoulder ride, maybe?
The shoulder ride, the piggyback, exactly. The wheelbarrow,
I don't know.
the 3-legged race. They need something.
Then they'd nearly be as tall as him. Goes back and kicks the goal. No problem with that.
Welcome to the Nobes Show here at Willunga Oval.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
So, ball back into the middle. Mossy, umpire Moss balls it up. Shervington, no, lovely tap there by Scott. Rennie tries to get a kick in there, taken out there. Oh, well, legged is the call. Going to be taken there by that man there in Jaden Hines for the Mudlarks. Off they go.
Okay, gets the ball comes out, but now it's tackled to the ground. There's no way he's got his arm right around him, holding the ball in there, and that's going to be a bounce. Jacob Shulbred was the one that couldn't get that out there, and the ball up now, tapped out there by Willunga. Ball on the ground in dispute again, and Stacks on the mill. It's going to be another ball up.
So the sun is shining here at the Demon Park. Shervington, tap out the back. In there goes Rennie, look at him go. Left footer, Brad Clark sets himself for Myponga. Out the back it goes, bouncing ball. Mopped up here by Myponga. Little chip out here. So Kempster now.
Kempster, lovely tap. Spinks saying, give it to me, but he goes to Drury in the middle of the ground. Drury goes back, has a look, kicks towards the forward line. It's on the square, socked forward by Draper. The handball comes out to Hoffman and Nobes.
Nobes again.
Hoffman's kicked into Nobes, and that's another mark. He's 35 metres from goal, possibly 30, and this looks like another certain goal to Willunga.
Yeah, dead in front. He should have no problems here. Absolutely sky high, full of confidence. Daniel Nobes. It's a Nobes show here. Nobes kicks and drifting offline through for the minor score. Just when you give a bloke a plug, he'll let you down every time.
Oh, that's the first one he's missed. It's just about his first mistake since early in the first quarter. Myponga bring it out. That's Nick Hutchings. Takes the ball, plays on immediately. Handballs over to Spinks. Spinks gets the kick away. It's going towards the boundary line, and that is dribbled over the line there by the Willunga player, and will be a throw in right in front of the Willunga grandstand.
Yep. So
10-3 at 63, plays 2-5-17. Willunga in the lead.
Shervington. Scott gets the tap for the Mudlarks. In there is Rennie. Handballs it out. Over the boundary line. Going to be another boundary throw-in.
Yeah, Bass warming up on the boundary line there. And he's another...
he's huge, isn't he?
Big guy, tall, muscly. They've got a lot of options. Maybe he could put a Myponga jumper on and go on Nobes.
Tapped out the back there, Kempster for the Mudlarks. Oh, he slips at the last minute, gets his kick out of the left foot, cut off by Willunga. And lovely work.
I think that's Shilbred or Saunders.
It's kick out there now. Little left footer. Willunga sharing it out to the fat side. They've got a bit of a run out here. There's Tommy Saunders, fakes it to his right, kicks now. Lovely looking pass to Daniel Lee. Off hands it goes. Mudlarks under pressure. Oh, nice work there by the D's in the forward 50. Daniel Lee goes left and right. Short pass is on. They've got players everywhere. One of them is Liam Nye. He's going to be kicking for goal. And a golden opportunity to kick their 11th goal.
Yes, young Liam Nye taking an easy mark there. Yeah, as you said, there was a lot of options, and Nye was by himself. Slight angle, probably 50-degree angle as he walks in now to kick from about 35.
Kick by Nye. It looks good. He likes it. The goal umpire says, yes, we'll give you the all clear. A goal to the D's.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Okay, ball up in the middle now. Umpire Benny Moss says, thank you, gentlemen. Jumped up there by Scott, but Bass just stays on the ground, bangs it out of there, bouncing ball. Cam Hutchins said to himself, he's got the ball. Handballs it. Did he get the handball out of the way? Yes, he did. Carnivale got tackled, gets his kick under pressure. Cut off by Spinks.
Yeah, lovely mark there from Spinks. He plays on. Another handball now. That's going over to Myponga there. Oh, number 4, Hayden Sampson.
To Sampson.
Beautiful. Yeah, go for it.
Sampson now. Kick out there to Wilkins. Wilkins back to Sampson. Sampson. Kick towards the goals. Oh, lovely mark there to Jake Spinks. He's got it in the pocket. Tight angle. But a chance to kick a much-needed Mudlarks goal.
Yeah, the Sampson brothers working well there together. Connor Sampson was the one sending that ball right deep into the forward line so that he can have a kick. And away he goes. Spinks puts it through, no problems. And that is a much-needed goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
And speaking of green, look at that. It's the Green Dream himself, the biggest calves in the business. Umpire Alex Cornelius bowls it up. Big Bass sets himself. Look at that. Jaden Scott gets up nice and high. Lovely ruck work. He's played pretty well, Jaden Scott. Oh. And Partridge, look at him. He's a big bull, isn't he?
That's it.
Partridge. What are you looking at, Bass? He's saying. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Yes, Partridge was not going to let anyone touch that ball for sure. But he couldn't break the tackle.
What's going on here? Oh no, bit of an injury there to Scott. He's hobbling off. That's not good.
No, Myponga don't need that.
Umpire says play on. Meagle gets a kick out and then a hurry. Players set themselves running onto it is Wilkins. He's got tackled. Holding the ball.
Gee.
Like a rabid dog. Meagle, the schnauzer, laid the tackle. Didn't let Wilkins get away. He's a hard man to tackle, Wilkins, but Meagle, well done, son.
Wilkins thought he was going to get away, but great mark to Spinks there, running back. Didn't know what was behind him. Very brave. Oh, hang on. A bit of niggle there. Liam Partridge getting involved, but it's going to be Spinks. He's got a 25-metre penalty. Dylan Draper on the mark. Spinks sends it deep into the forward line, but it's a juggle. Cool. Wow, thrown to the ground after he marked it. This could be a 25-metre penalty as well.
Nathan Stark. Yep.
Did he take the mark? I think Nathan Stark took the mark.
Free kick. Well, that was interesting. Didn't quite see that one, but they've given it to Shillabeer anyway. You don't want the ball in this bloke's hand if you're a Demon supporter. Well, Shillabeer's 3 points for the day. He desperately needs a goal for not only him, his team needs it. Shillabeer lines up. It's a tight angle. He's in the pocket. Kick underway. Looks pretty good. It's drifting offline. Through for the minor score. 3 goals, 6-24. The Mudlarks plays 11 goals, 369.
A low dart kick out from fullback there after that point.
Sam
Reed's got it. He goes back into the square. That's Stark. Stark goes out the other side where we've got Daniel Lee.
That's Brownie.
Oh, Brown. Got the long sleeves. It's the same as Lee. Tyson Hoffman there is the next one on the end of the short pass succession here. Hoffman runs inside, comes back to the boundary line. There's Draper. Draper's actually thumped him in the back, and he's said, "Well, I didn't do it." But he did.
Brad Clark now for the Mudlarks. Short pass is on. They're leading hard here. The D's. They're pressing. Mays now. Long kick, it's off the side of the boot. What have they got up here? There he is again, Douglas. I'll put him in the best players today. The man with the one black leg and one white leg. Yes, if you were here live, you know what I'm talking about. It's a fashion statement. Off they go to that man who's played well also. Nathan Stark. Weighs his option. I'm just going to kick it out to the fat side. Shielding his eyes there. Haskett. Played 480,000 games for the Demons. Kicks it back again to the man who's racking up the stats. They're sharing it up.
There's Stark. He's gone out to the long sleever there in Brown, I believe that is. Brown is not rushing. They're not rushing Willunga. They're just taking their time. Oh, danger. Spinks nearly cuts it off. Would have had a certain goal. But Stark manages to gather it and get it right out wide to the far side there. And it's a free kick to Willunga.
Sam Rennie now weighs his options up. Mudlarks look like they're fired up to get something happening in this third quarter. D set themselves, front on contact. That'll be a free kick every time. Nick Hutchings, the offender there. Centre wing position. The handball goes to the running D's. Down the line, Harry Styles, Saunders, up they go. Out the back, there's been a free kick. Paid to the way of the Mudlarks.
Yep, that, I think it's going to be a Myponga free. That's right. It's going to Drury in the back pocket. Drury goes short. Myponga now going to work it out with short passes. There's It's tough. It's tough. There's not a lot of options on. Willunga have got a lot of defenders. There it goes. Very short to Anthony Kempster. Kempster out to Spinks.
Ooh, just got him.
Meagle nearly came through and smothered it, but Spinks goes down the line.
Spinks now. Lovely chip out there. To that man, he's played well. Jaden Scott banked it on his boot. Oh, just working his player onto the ball is Wilkins. The Demon player just said, I got pushed in the back. Nothing doing, says the umpire. What's up ahead of him, though? He's weighing his options up. Kicks it out wide into the pocket. He's got Shillabeer on the lead. But this is a tough spot to kick it in from this pocket. He'll take his very best and then some. He's right into the coach's boxes there for the Mudlarks. What do you think, ZT? Can he kick it?
Well, he's a right footer, so he's either going to do the helicopter kick, also known as the banana ball, also known as the check sider. No, he's going for a drop punt.
Drop punt by Shillabeer. The kick is underway.
Oh, the umpire doesn't move.
He's got it. Shillabeer gets his first.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
A lot of decisions to make in that area.
So ball up in the middle. Umpire Moss says, there you go. Gerardo's in the ruck now. The young bloke for Myponga. They've got him in there finally, the young bloke. Then they go, Spinks is in there, diving on the ground. Oh, hard, tough footy. Demons have come to play now. They've woken up.
Yeah.
They were in a bit of a slumber there at the start of this quarter.
Yeah, it's good to see the Mudlarks not lying down. They're having a crack here. Ball up in the middle of the ground. Spinks is there waiting. Oh, tapped out by Willunga. Stark is there. Oh, slung to the ground, but play on as he got his kick. Spinks gets it. Thinks happy birthday. And it's down to Shillabeer.
He's got it. Juggling mark. Hands out in front. Left and right. Eventually hung onto it. It's going to take one hell of a booming kick. He's out of his range. He says, fellas, what are my options? Can somebody give me a lead? Somebody better lead. He's the coach. Kicks it long. Ooh. Booming kick towards the goals. Off hands. Oh.
Still in. Comes around to Evan Carnivale. Tries to pick it up. Yes, gets his kick away. And it's marked by a teammate, Liam Nye.
Nye now for the Demons says, settle down, fellas. We've got a massive lead. We don't need to rush. Myponga are pressing, and let's just take a bit of air out of this game. Kick out there. Oh, lovely hands by Hutchings. Nick Hutchings kicks it, left footer, to the waiting arms of his teammate out there, Gerardo. Ogilvie back to Gerardo. They're sharing the ball around. Spinks says, don't argue with me. Oh, tackled, holding the ball.
Yes, great tackle there on Spinks. Just really dragging him down. Couldn't bring his leg through to get a touch on. Oh, no, it's Spinks free.
Wow, there you go. Play on to call. Kempster now kicks it out wide and chopped off by Shervo, the big man for Willunga.
Shervo. Good mark in defence there, and he's going to switch play back into the pocket. That's Daniel Lee.
That's Brownie.
Oh, Brown. He just gets me every time.
Kick out there. Willunga now sharing the ball around. Harrison Mills. What have they got out here? Chip along the boundary line. Fisted over the boundary line and into the corporate tent. How do you do, Jackie and Grant? Thank you for the burgers. They were very tasty.
Oh, that pulled pork. So tender. Fantastic. Just finished mine there at half time. Daniel Lee, I feel like he should cut the sleeves off and have a 3/4 length.
Chipped out there. Shervington doing his best. Tackled is the young bloke there for the Myponga team in Lennon Roberts, and it's going to be a ball up by the umpire Moss.
Yes, umpire Moss throws it up high. The tap away there from Shervington, and wrapped up by two players who fall to the ground, and it's going to be another ball up.
Right, they go up once again. The big boy Shervo just says out the way, Gerardo. Here they go. Rennie again gets another kick for the D. Smother though. Going to come back into the Demons, into the Mudlarks area. Pressure now. Brown tackles Samson. Handball in just in the nick of time. In he comes Douglas. Blind turn. Look at that. Beautiful work. Tommy Saunders back to his teammate there. Daniel Lee diving chest mark and takes the timely mark. They're going to come back into their forward half.
There he is, Daniel Lee in the long sleeves as well. That's what's confusing me. Daniel Lee. He goes very wide. And there's Sherlock. Takes a one grabber 2 metres in from the boundary line. He's going to be able to put it deep into 50. Comes to Nose. Nose is over the no.
Free kick.
That was messy.
That was
a big,
messy.
Messy pack there.
Umpire Cornelius just said that's too much of a mess. We're going to give you a free kick. Goes the way of big Bradley Clark.
Clark Ogilvy's there saying give it to me, but no. No, he kicks it over the head of his teammate there, and Jack Cooper. Cooper gathers at the boundary line, kicks well over the 50 line. Wilkins there, shoves him in the back, says, I'll have that ball, but then obviously has it taken off him. And it's a Willunga free kick. Who's that down there?
So Demons now trying to press and press hard into the forward 50. What have they got on offer here? Off hands, looking for big nodes. Can't find that player. Hutchings now for the Myponga Mudlarks. Little chip out there, finds Roberts. Didn't go far enough. Play on's a call. Hutchings around the corner, left footer, bouncing ball. Demons now, plenty of players there. Lovely work there.
Oh, shoot.
That was
Hines.
Hines played pretty well. Was that Jaden Scott maybe? No, Hines. Yeah, Hines. Great hard pressure on the ball carrier. And it's going to be taken here by the D's. Tommy Saunders, has he got it? No, he's a bit confused. He said, yeah, it's my ball. Tommy Saunders.
It is your ball, Tommy. He can send it inside 50. It's a long kick. It's deep in the pocket. Nobes is there. Nobes! Oh! How do you stop him? As you asked before, you can't. He's like a train bound for somewhere.
I think if one of the Mudlarks players could perhaps borrow the Isuzu D-Max Ute from the Victor Harbour Motor Company, just drive it onto the track.
That's right, yeah.
And put it in his way.
Well,
that would stop him.
Yeah, can they sub someone out for the Ute?
So Nobes, the big boy, kicks for goal.
Oh, that's an ugly kick.
Line, touched over the line there.
Gee,
didn't make the distance.
Second mistake for the day. Sorry, Steve.
You're right, mate. Good.
Here we go. Kicked in now for Myponga, straight down the guts to Spinks, and you've walked over the mark there, Bass, and so I'm going to pay 25 metre against you. Spinks doesn't even worry about the 25 metres. He just kicks it in. Kempster gets it. Handball inside. A long handball goes over that player's head. This is going to come unstuck, I feel. Oh, and he's tackled. He's got him. Looks like he's got him by the head. But it's kind of his head's ducked down. He's got him under the arms. There's nothing wrong with that. It's going to be a bounce.
It's a party trick. Ball up there. Umpire Moss balls it up. Hutchinson tries his best in there for the Mudlarks. Kick out there. Tommy Saunders over to his brother and Harry Styles Saunders. Saunders kicks it up, looking for big boy Bass. Lovely defensive work by Clark. In comes a little fella in Jackson Hams. Got tackled without the ball. Going to get a free kick. He's well outside of his scoring distance. We've got a player out free here. Look at him. He's one-on-one. Nobes. Where's a player in the back? And it's going to be a free kick. Nobes says, I've got a free kick. Willunga supporters going off.
Nobes couldn't believe it. He said, I'm the one that was pushed in the back there, but no. Anyway, Myponga.
Roberts now.
Moved it out to Lennon Roberts on the far side. He does a nice little short pass out there to his teammate. He's looking for something. Sees inside there James Hutchinson. Another short pass. Hutchinson has it on the wing, on the far side. He's in the sun. Says, come on, give me a lead, fellas. Just pops it up. Who's there? That's Meagle. Meagle tackles. Oh, there's going to be a free kick. Did you see what that was, Steve?
It's the mystery free kick. It's the free kick when you're not having a free kick, and it's been taken here by
Clayton's.
It's the Clayton's free kick, exactly. Going to be taken here by the young fella in Schutz. Tommy Schutz. He's going to be kicking the left foot. What's he got up over here? Off hands at the back of the pack. Harry Styles Saunders leads for the ball. Worried off it now. Look at that. Wilkins, hard to tackle him. Bangs it on the boot. That was Spinks offline. Through for the minor score. So on the FPA scoreboard, Myponga Sellicks 4 goals, 7-31. Plays Willunga Demons 11 goals, 40-70. So there we go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to bring it back in after that point.
Interesting, Draper now taking the kick from full back. They've moved him around at plenty of positions. He's not playing up forward, the notable goal scorer.
Harry Saunders saying, me, kick it to me. And it goes a bit wider than that and goes out of bounds in front of the grandstand there, the Willunga Football Club grandstand.
It's like the Burger Bar.
It's the Burger Bar, that's right. And so the crowd there getting a very good look at it. A play right in front of them.
Well, now Shervo sets himself. Hutchinson for the Mudlarks doing the ruck work.
Bass.
Big Bass is in there. Bass. Can't get it out, and it's going to be a ball up. Up they go. Bass just grabs it, says thank you, kicked out of there, off the side of the boot, bouncing ball. It's going to be a last possession free kick. Haskett tries to save it on the line, but this ball's going to be taken, is it?
Yeah, the rest, that's last possession from Bass.
Oh no, he touched it just before it went out. Desperate work there. So well done. Haskett stops it, and it's going to be a boundary throwing. Up they go. Jaden Scott played pretty well today, got tackled. Umpire says it's mine, I'll have it, and it's going to be a restart.
Ball up here, this is 30 or 50 metres out from the goal for the Mudlarks. Balls it up, and that's just a slap out of bounds, but there's been a free kick pulled up before that. Scott Ogilvie throws his hands in the air and says, what?
Big Seabass is going to take it now. Goes loping out to the far side. They've got some real estate out here. Haskett. Did he get a hand on it?
Yeah, touched. He says, I touched that.
And then Shilabir says, come on, are you blind, ump? And the ump says, nope, I've had my eyes tested with Specsavers. You can see that one clear as day. It's going to be a boundary thrown right in front of the David Hams real estate sign. You're only $20, David.
Oh, Rennie jumped up and did the ruck work there in front of Bass and slapped it down to the ground, and then someone got a hit high.
That was Hutchings.
Hutchings has been...
maybe not.
It's a long way away. Have you got your binoculars?
That was amazing. Mays with the kick on goal now.
Mays is going to be kicking from 35, and this they need this one. Oh, that's an understatement.
Yes, Ryan Mays now kicks for goal. The goal beckons. The goal is still beckoning. It's offline through for the minor score. Well, another chance goes Becky.
It's 11-4-70 Willunga with Myponga Sellicks 4-8-32. They go on to their 4-8, 12 shots to 15. Doesn't sound so bad.
Oh, Douglas got a clothes hanger there, or a coat hanger. Take your pick. The black and white legged man kicks his right foot, looking for Shervington, sets himself off, hands it goes, front and centre, the Mudlarks. Spinks got tackled, and it's going to be a ball up.
Spinks. That was the quickest quarter I've ever experienced.
Well, there you go. Not much time on in that one. In fact, 1.5 minutes in that time on. Oh no, sorry, that was 4.5 minutes. I was blind as a bat.
22-minute quarters, 26.5-minute quarter there. It seemed short because the footy was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Myponga actually have reduced their deficit there, and that was a pretty good quarter from the Mudlarks.
Yeah, they came out, they won that quarter, so they stood up strong. It's hard for them to get back in this game, let's face it. Demons have got this one. It feels like the game is on ice, but at least the Mudlarks are fighting and fighting hard. The score is 11 goals, 470. The Demons playing 4 goals, 832 on the FPA scoreboard.
Yeah.
So this is... we come back for the last quarter very shortly. This is the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. See you soon.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their highly trained mechanics and fully equipped workshop means that your car is in good hands at all times, and they only use genuine parts.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
We've been watching this place for hours. No cars, no lights, no dogs. This place is an easy target.
Let's move quickly and quietly, like ninjas.
Stop. Go back.
Whoa!
You are trespassing and are being recorded on CCTV.
Is that the house talking to us?
Numbskull, that's a security system. Quick, plan B, backyard.
No! Not dogs! You said there were no dogs!
There's no dog sight.
Help! I'm stuck! Whoa!
Evening, gentlemen. Care to explain why you're in the backyard of a house with alarm sounding?
Can you apprehend us before the dog gets here?
Next time, let's choose a house that isn't monitored by Great Southern Security.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Actually, Yankalilla versus Encounter Bay. And this is also late in the third quarter.
Gee, that's
a close one.
Wow.
Yankalilla trail there by only 4 points, 9-4-58 to Encounter Bay 9-8-62.
Wow,
So
that's a good game of footy there. Interesting there. Encounter Bay only just by 4 points. Wow.
And all of them, in fact, they're all just reaching three-quarter time now. Three-quarter time. So Langhorne Creek are going to have to get a move on there to catch up to Victor.
Ball up
Here we go.
the square now. Umpire Ben Moss balls it up. Shervington tries to get it out of there against Hutchinson. Partridge, playing his 50th game, gets it out of the centre, looks nice, kicks it in there. What have they got up here? Oh, fisted over the back. Bouncing ball towards the boundary line, rushed over through for the minor score. 1 point to the Mudlarks.
Brown got up high there. No, Harrison Mills, I should say. Has he just come on?
He's been playing early on and off the bench, I think.
Yeah, he did well against Shillabeer there. Kicked in now by Stark. That's going long outside the 50-metre line. Punched into the front of the pack and gathered by Myponga there. And it's going to be a ball up as he gets wrapped up. So ball up here, just outside 50. Myponga's goal gets sent back in. This Shillabeer! Good mark, Shillabeer in front of the pack. Takes it on his chest.
Yeah, great work. Darren Shillabeer. He's kicked an absolute ripper. He needs to kick this one. So, Shillabeer lines up. Important kick on goal. If they've got any hope, they've got to get this one. Kick underway. He likes it. Yes, he got it through. A goal to the Mudlarks.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
Up in the middle now, Shervington gets the tap. That one comes out. Myponga gathers. Oh, that was Anthony Kempster getting thrown to the ground there. But play on, says the umpire. Messy play, gets it down to. Oh, it's a shot for goal. It's going to bounce through.
Just offline, through for the minor score. Great work there by Tommy Saunders. Kick out there by Cooper. He goes long. Oh, off hands, Partridge is in there. So too is that Hines, gets wrapped into a tackle. That ball's going nowhere. Partridge says, geez, my shoulder feels pretty ordinary. And he's got banged on the bicep there. Hutchinson, Shervo over the top. In goes Kempster, gets tackled, gets his handball away. Oh, he's blind, gets out of there. Hinesy can't get it out, it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
And Hines just off balance there, fell over the line in the end. Couldn't quite keep it in, but I think he's quite happy to see it over. Thrown in now. Shervo just takes it out of the throw-in and bangs it into the goals.
Oh, Nobes! He's got it. He got the ball on the string. The difference between these two teams is this bloke here, who's 8'9". That's what he feels like, 8'9", with hands like buckets.
Yes.
An extra grippo for measure, suction cups on his hands.
Well, Myponga then, as I said, they were looking strong in this first part of the quarter, but gee, they don't want to see Nobesy having another shot for goal after a big one grabber.
Nobes, he kicks, he gets it, he sneaks it through, a goal to the Demons.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Great Southern Football League, where else would you want to be? There goes a big bloke coming past us. Look at him, number 3, Bass. Look at him running past us. There he goes. Yep. He's huge, especially when you have that camera angle.
Yes, that camera angle. That wasn't a camera angle. That's out the window.
Up they go. Off hands it goes. Stalemate. Liam Knight trying to get it out of the centre there, but he can't do so. Umpire Cornelius. Those big calves come into action. Shervo at the back there, taps it out of the back. Oh, got holding the ball. Needing play on's a call. Scott, Jaden Scott, couldn't get it out of there. Stark bangs it on the boot. Bouncing ball. Tommy Saunders, no, can't get it out. There goes Sam Rennie, gets tackled. It's going to be ball up.
Yes, Shirlington, he's just non-stop, isn't he?
Yeah,
does he need a rest?
Well.
He asks someone to swap. No, he says, no, I'm taking the ruck again.
I'll keep going.
And he nearly gets that tap there. Goes to a teammate. Oh, swung around. That was Hams. Gets swung around 8 times.
Hutchings gets a kick out forward. Up they go. Fisted out the back. The Mudlarks here with an opportunity. Carnivale, kick out wide. Tommy Saunders played pretty well, the young bloke. Oh, Rennie back to Saunders. Little chip forward. Finds.
Oh, yes.
It was that Carnivale, was it? He's holding his back of his leg like he got a bit of a problem there. Back of his knee. Umpire just going to say, you all right, son? And whenever you got an opportunity to kick for goal, you could have a broken leg, you're still going to have a crack at it. That's what this guy's going to do. He, Carnivale, going back, going to settle it down. This game is on ice. The Demons have got the victory wrapped up. It's only by how much? A kick, left foot, underway. He likes it, the goal umpire likes it, on through, another one to the Demons.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu utes.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
The Victor Harbour Motor Company has over 15 years of dedicated customer service, with finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Their highly trained mechanics and fully equipped workshop means that your car is in good hands at all times, and they only use genuine parts.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
13 goals, 5, 83 plays, 5 goals, 8, 38. A decisive, massive victory this is going to be for the Demons. Ball up in the centre, basket the tap. Yeah, good umpiring there. Got the free kick there on Hutchins. Cam Hutchins weighs his options up, going to kick it out wide. The right foot to guess who? Nobes, fisted out the back there. They've got it wrapped up. Nye, handball. Over there to Draper, bangs it on his boot.
He's kicked the goal.
Draper, great goal. The D's. Irresistible here at Demon Park.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbor, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
That was a lovely sort of pirouette there as he swung around and kicked it through on his left foot.
Got good balance,
Yeah.
very balanced, good hands.
All of that ballet training has really paid off for him.
Yes, good to see. And Draper, it's interesting the way they use Draper, not up forward. They finally put him up there in the last quarter, but they have moved him around, played him in the midfield, played him in the back lines. Now they've chucked him up forward. That's Coach Damien Minovini. We'll have to ask him about that at the end of the game. Up they go. Daniel Bass taps it, but Wilkins steals it. Bouncing ball. Oh, just wrong-footed Mays. Which way do they go now? They go in hard. Douglas played well. So's the Meagle. The Schnauzer. Sam Rennie, left foot, kick into the forward line.
Oh, great mark there by Bass, is it?
Free kick's going to go
he
to
said
the way of
you
Mudlarks.
pushed him, he's thrown his hands in the air and said, what do you mean I marked that ball? Kicks inside to Spinks. A lovely kick. Spinks took it with ease. Liam Partridge is out wide. He goes wider still, though. That's Cooper. Cooper gathers, gets a short little kick over to...
Harry Styles Saunders, lovely mark.
Intercepting mark there, beautiful from Saunders in defence.
Kicks it out wide, finds a teammate, Draper. He's moved him everywhere, like we said, and guess who's kicked it to? The biggest man on the park, who's had a blinder. Daniel Nobes kicks it in there, looking to the teeth of the goals. Off, looking in there, Hoffman offline, off the ground. Almost got it.
Yeah, he socked that. That was good thinking. Socking it off the ground on his right boot across the goals, but just going the wrong side of the goalpost there. That's a short kick out from full back, goes to Spinks, but has the umpire? Yes, he's paid the mark. Spinks, 20 metres out from Willunga's goal, kicking it out of defence, goes out to his left. It's a good mark there to Ogilvie. Ogilvie deep in the pocket, goes up raw across to this, a risky kick, but it's back to Spinks. Spinks goes into the centre of the ground.
Offhand it goes. Meagle, short pass over the, couldn't find his target there. Oh, the Hoff, lovely work. Draper now, open goal square, thank you very much. Kicks a goal, the Demons surge again.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
It's safe to say they are going to go deep into the finals this year.
Looking good. And up in the middle, Bass is there. Doesn't get a hand to it, but then tackles the Myponga player there in Spinks at the bottom of the pack. And it's another ball up. Bass again slaps it out wide. Myponga through Meagle.
Kick out there, bouncing ball, they're sharing it nicely. Brown now, Scotty Brown, a little chip along the line there. Styles Saunders, beautiful work over to Cam Hutchins. Look up there to a nose, almost took the mark, one hand. Lovely work, Nye. He's played well today too, Liam Nye.
And Nobes reaching up with the left hand there. Just about brought it down, but didn't quite control it, and it was just top it onto the ground. It's a ball up.
Right in the Dangerous spot here. The Willunga are pushing. Hands got tackled. Play on's the call. Handball by Myponga, out of trouble. They kick it. I'll push in the back for sure. No, umpire said that's fair enough. Got away with it.
The umpire said the sun's in my eyes. He's looking straight into it.
You're right. That's what happened.
Yeah. So
good call.
It's going to be a kick here by Daniel Lee, deep into defence, or into wide into the pocket. Actually, it's taken by Bass. Just plucked it out of the air.
The big sea bass has come to play today. Bass kicks it into the teeth of the goals. What have they got up here? Oh, great mark under pressure. It was Spinks. Kane Spinks, take a bow, mate. That was a hell of a mark.
Yeah, that was a fantastic mark there for Kane Spinks.
Kicked straight to his brother.
Straight to his brother, Spinksy. He sends it out wide. Myponga work it down the outer side. Another pass there, beautiful. Hits a player on the lead. Mays gets it over to Wilkins. Wilkins towards the middle of the ground there, having a look. Eventually decides on a short pass, a beautiful pass there.
Gerardo.
Hits him on the chest. That's Gerardo. Gerardo goes into the middle.
Nice little chip forward. They're moving the ball well here, the Mudlarks. Kempster kicks it out wide. Jaden Scott was over the player's head there. Mopped up easily there. Free kick's been called. Play on though. Went the way of the Demons. Harry Saunders touched over the boundary line, is it? It's going to be a boundary throw-in. Yep. Right in front of the Willunga change rooms and centre wing position. It's all the D's here today. We've played 13 and a half minutes into this last quarter. But if Myponga kick a quick 10 goals, they're back into it.
They just need a quick 10 and they could win this by 2 points. Bass, no one, he's just by himself and just punches it forward to a teammate who tries to break the tackle, but the umpire says, "No, give it to me. I'll throw it up."
Spinksy said that's holding the ball. And the man with the biggest calves in the umpiring fraternity says, "Nah."
I didn't think he was going to give it to the umpire then.
Ball up now. Wilkins couldn't get it out of there.
Bass.
In they go. The Hoff over to William Nye. Best players for mine. Up they go. Off the back it goes now. The Meagles in there. So too in the Mudlarks. Gerardo. Mudlarks now kick it out wide.
It's Mays. Mays gets it out. Who's there?
Drury.
Jackson. Oh, Drury. Drury kicks to the middle of the ground. That goes to Lemons. Roberts. Sorry. Lennon Roberts.
John Lennon Roberts. And it's going to be a ball up.
Great name, Lennon Roberts. Love that. Mrs. Roberts, well done. Mr. and Mrs. Roberts. Lennon, fantastic.
Up they go now. The big boy Bass. He's just one big beefy bloke. Tapped out there. Partridge is in there. Jaden Scott's tried his hardest all day. Left foot. Oh, fist at the back there.
Scott Brown.
Brown tries his best. So there's Douglas got tackled.
Oh, he's kneeled on his head. And the umpire didn't see that though. And he said, "Did you see that?
Yeah.
See that umpire? He's put his knee on my head." But that's footy. And Douglas just...
Oh, that's just footy.
He rubs it off and jogs away. Well done, lad.
Well, tapped out there by Shervo. Wrapped up there by the young bloke in Schutz. It's free kick going to be taken by Shervo. Shervo now. Kicks out wide. Plenty of real estate here for the Demons. Meagles got it. Another kick down the line. Tommy Saunders. Played pretty well, this young bloke. Kick in there. Finding his teammate and Sam Rennie. Left foot. What have they got up here? There's a free kick being pulled out. Going the way of Demons. Somebody's hanging on to somebody. Couldn't quite pick that one up. But you can't fool Ben Moss, the umpire. He's bloody good.
Mossy, yeah, he's breaking into song, I think. He's actually letting him know what's happened.
Bit of Bow River.
Yeah. What is going on down there? It seems like everyone's just having a bit of a stand around.
Yeah, just having a stand
around. The boundary umpire's having a kick.
That wasn't a bad punt. Well, it wasn't a good punt, but look, he tried his hardest.
He did. It was a little bit short.
Bass has got it. What's he got the free kick for? Being too big, maybe.
Yes.
Bass.
Smelling a bit fishy. Here he goes.
Kick underway by Bass. The umpire goes off to the left and he says, no, that's minor score there.
He's hooked it and it's gone left. That's 1 point to Bass. Another point. I think he's missed a couple, Bass.
Yep, so kick out now by the Mudlarks.
Long ball deep. That's gone a long way to centre wing there from the kick out. Oh, it's luckily the umpire's blown a whistle to throw that up because he was just about to pull his head off.
I love Nick Hutchins. He got tackled, then he said, if you're tackling me, I'm going to put you in a headlock.
Yeah.
Take that. Ball up, tapped. Partridge is in there, bullocks his way through, but he's been tackled, and that ball is going nowhere. What a beautiful day. Have a look at that shot there by our cameraman, Steve Ansel Adams. Did you know he was related to Ansel Adams, the great photographer?
I didn't. No, didn't.
There we go.
But I do like the Adams family. Love them. That's a free kick to Rennie there. Handball's out to Daniel Lee. Lee's going to bring it back inside on the right foot. Oh, Nobes goes up for it there. Oh, snap for goal. And punched, from this angle, that looked like that was going through.
Jackson Hams.
He likes a goal, does Jackson. But that one's been punched out of bounds, if you're wondering what has happened since we stopped telling you. And it's going to be a throw-in. Here it goes.
Ball up. Cooper taps it down to Kempster. Kempster now gets around on his right foot. Little chip forward to Partridge. Partridge says, settle down, fellas. Kicks it out wide. Brad Clark leads for it. Bouncing balls, giving him plenty to work with. Takes it over the boundary line. Going to be a boundary throw-in or last position free kick. No, boundary throw-in.
Yeah, I think he did just get to it, but it's one of those running and falling forward like that you used to do when you were like 6 or 7 and you were still learning to walk. Thrown in now. Bass gets the tap forward. Willunga comes to them. Bangs it towards the middle of the ground. Oh, big mark there, Draper. And he says, nah, I'm going to just settle down, everybody. I've got this under control. I can kick it 70 metres.
He's a long way out, isn't he? How many metres? Can't quite see the 50-metre line from here, but it would take a very, very solid kick.
Yeah, his teammates don't seem... Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, he can kick it that far.
Yeah.
Of course he can.
Let's say he's 75 metres out from goal. That's good, isn't it? Kick by Draper. He's given it everything. He's absolutely given it. Touched on the line and fisted still in play towards the pocket.
And that's gone out.
Out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Forward right pocket for the Demons.
What a shock. He didn't make the distance. But
so, there it is. Dying stages of this game. It's 20 minutes gone into this quarter. Tapped out there by the Mudlarks. In he goes. Lennon Roberts got tackled and this ball is going to be thrown up.
yes, and it's the big...
Mossy
throws it up there. Kicked out there for Myponga towards the wing, but gathered quickly by Nathan Stark, who kicks it inside. Oh, it's Nobes. No, it's not. No, it's Myponga. It's Cooper for Myponga.
Jack Cooper now, little pass over to Kempster. Kempster now, what is he going off? A little kick forward. Chopped off there by Drury. Drury now, another short pass. Finds Mays. Ryan Mays settles things down. They just have been dominated here today at the Demon Park. Gerardo says, fellas, can you give me something? It's tough to play when you're getting done. And that's what the Mudlarks have been doing all day. Oh, this guy's played well, Douglas. Put him on the best players. Harry Stoll Saunders says, kick it out wide. And he's calling for it. Nah. Waving his arms up like an aeroplane. He's doing a Ken Hinkley.
Yeah, Douglas goes long down the wing and Drury gets a hand to it and punches it. We thought he'd punch. Oh! Drury's just runs straight into his back. Says, puts his hand up. He says, sorry, yeah, I know I did it.
Meagle, the Schnauzer dog, just kicks it over to Haskett. Haskett, veteran of 4,696 games. Jeez, he's tired, this bloke, but he's still playing footy. He's got no teeth left. He's half blind, but he kicks it out wide. He kicks it out to his teammate there in Harrison Mills.
Harrison Mills gets it over to Daniel Lee. It's going to back inside to Stark, I think it is. Yeah, no, it's Stark. Stark has it not far from full back. Goes across to Harrison Mills again. I think let's get a few possessions. Hasn't been in the back line much this quarter.
Oh, there he is. Styles.
Oh,
Harry
great
Styles. Saunders.
Great mark.
Lovely mark. He just takes off, burns his opponents down the wing. Off they go. One-on-one defensive mark. This bloke's played pretty well. Kane Spinks.
That was a good mark from Spinks. Just pushed his player under it there without giving away a free. And he's going to come down the wing.
Saunders sets himself.
Hutchinson.
Douglas in there, fighting for it. Oh, the young bloke got tackled. That Brownie says, take that, young fella. Shutty.
And he was ridden into the ground, Schutz. And it's going to be thrown in, not far from, just in front of the Caravan of Love here, the blue caravan.
It's the blue Caravan of Love. We have golden hearts here, though. Chapped out there. Oh, just off the boot and over the line. And it's going to be a boundary throw. And the umpire says, give it to me. He holds his hand up. And I love the flamboyant way he holds his hand up too there. Very nice work by the boundary umpire.
Well, they're putting on a show.
Yep.
He throws it in deep. Shervington catches it out of the air. Brown gets it, throws it. There's Hams. Hams as it get pushed in the back.
Oh, he sold it. Yeah, he's giving the free kick away.
He gave it for a leg. Push in the back, leg, whatever you like.
Oh,
Jackson Hams has got
Bargy just in front of the right there, Steve Adams. Oh, look at that. Yeah,
cut it out.
Bargy, get out. You going? What are you doing?
Nah.
What are you looking at?
Go. Jackson Hams, short pass.
Short pass over there. Carnivale back to Mills, the ringer. Mills kicks it out to Jackson Hams. They're just racking up some stats here as we go with 30 seconds on into time on. It's all about the stats now. This bloke's played pretty well. Tommy Saunders, only a young bloke.
Yeah, he's been in it.
Yep. And look at those boots. They're orange, they're pink. They're doing party tricks. Over there to a big boy. Up they go! Dylan Draper handballs it off. There he goes again. Jackson Hams, little short pass. Trying to get it over to Nobes. It's down low, and there's a young fella got tackled. Oh, Saunders just says, look out the way, I'm coming through. Kane Spinks gets tackled. He goes. Tough footy now. Oh, riding him like a bronco is Dylan Draper.
Gee, Spinks did.
Tried their best.
Spinks for Myponga there, just a lovely little twist and turn to shake the tackle and get the kick. Oh, what
Another whistle. What's going on there?
No one knows.
The umpire, Mossy, says there's a free kick going the way of
Liam Partridge in the back. So
that was Hutchinson. Hutchinson now for the Mudlarks.
Oh yes, Partridge retrieved it. Hutchinson goes along. There's Drury. Oh, Douglas takes the mark. Drury went up high, but Douglas said, no, it's mine.
Best players surely for the Demons. He's played well in defence, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a good game.
And he's over to this bloke. He's played well today. Harry Styles Saunders. Little short pass to Draper. Draper, interesting way they used this bloke today, the notable goal scorer. They can throw the magnets around the board anytime. Kick up there into a dangerous spot. Nobes sets himself for Kempster. No, that was Cooper at the back, takes the timely mark.
Yeah, Cooper just took it without any opposition there. Dylan Draper waiting for the crumbs. Gets a handball out there. That's Kempster. That was Cooper. And it's in the in defence for Myponga. Willunga actually get it out. Meagle gets it out. He's going down the wing. Dodges his player. Kicks it into the centre. That's Saunders. Gets the handball out just before he gets absolutely thumped off to Dylan Draper. And Shillabeer throws his hands up and says, I'm being tackled. And he was absolutely right.
Yeah.
Free kick.
Man. So kick out there to handball to Spinks. Oh, at the back, somebody's pushing somebody, and it's going to be a free kick. They've gone against Shillabeer.
Gee, Shillabeer.
Shillabeer's pleading his case. Are you kidding me, ump? There goes the siren to end the game, and what a massive victory this has been. And the Demons, you've got to say, they are looking cherry ripe. They've lost the one game. Last year's premiers, now they've lost 6 games. They certainly need to come up and find something special because they still have not beaten a team in the top 5. Willunga have knocked them off, firstly by 2 points and today by 10 goals. This has been a massive win to the Demons.
59 points. That's it's a big win, but you know, I mean, it was a good game of footy. Obviously, Willunga got a couple of run-ons and kicked, 3 or 4 in a row in that second quarter, and it makes it hard, doesn't it, to keep playing. But some good performances by Myponga, even though they've gone down by a fair bit, and great. Willunga, really good play.
Well, I thought Jaden Scott was fantastic. He's not that tall, but that bloke played incredible in the ruck and tried his hardest all day. Certainly the best players for them. They really were under pressure. And how the hell can anyone mark that man when he's in form like he is? Daniel Nobes.
Yeah,
My
Daniel
goodness
Nobes.
me.
Very strong up forward, taking one grabs. And when you're seeing the ball like that, very hard to stop. Nobes was fantastic up forward for sure.
Yes, and we'll be speaking to the winning coach, Damien Minovini, and ask him all about his racing tips too. Don't go anywhere. This is the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Utes.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yes, here I am talking to the winning coach, Damien Minovini. What an amazing game of footy it was, mate. You'd have to be very impressed with that.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a good performance, and we respect Myponga, obviously last year's premiers, and to come out and have a win like that was really pleasing. It was good. Yeah.
Couple of surprises there. Dylan Draper, we expected to see him up forward, and you moved him all around the place. What was the story there?
Yeah, so I've been talking to Dylan a bit about playing a bit more midfield time, and he'd like to do that, and I think that he can become a really good midfielder. Takes the pressure off him too. Now he's kind of getting hunted by the opposition, to get around the ball and have that bit of freedom. He enjoys it, and it's probably a good move for us as well.
And speaking about hunted, I mean, that bloke up there, huge man, number 19, nice. I mean, you had a nice open forward line. He had a bit of space. He had 2 or 3 players on him, and he's still got those big clunkers on that.
He has. He's hard to beat there, and I think we can improve around him, sort of get reward, because he doesn't mark it. He doesn't get outmarked. He brings it to ground, so there's opportunity there for us, and we'll keep learning about how to play with Nobesy and get some results from him. Yeah.
Start of the season, you guys, you beat this team by 2 points.
Yeah.
Today, 10 goals.
Yeah.
Your team is definitely on the rise.
Yeah.
Some of these young guys are really taking the horns,
Yeah, they are, and we have past players day today, and I spoke to the past players before the game, and I said one of the features of our season so far is the young guys coming through. The two Saunders boys, Jackson Hams, mentioned him a few times on here. Evan Carnivale today, and Jacob Shulbred we brought in, who's been playing great footy in the reserves. So this is great to see those guys coming through. It's a credit to the club and people around the club who have been developing those guys. It's not just me, so it's good, yeah.
So past players today, did any of those guys come into the change rooms for a bit of a chat?
Yeah, so I went up and spoke to them at half-time of the B grade, and then they come in the rooms at half-time. So it was pretty crowded in there, and I think it'll be crowded in there tonight.
Oh,
it'll
nice.
be good.
It'll be a big day for the club.
Yeah.
And any wise words of wisdom from some of those blokes? Or just old stories?
Yeah, probably a few old stories. Yeah, there's a few characters amongst them. So a few premiership players, so they'll be celebrating those premiership teams and stuff like that. So it's great to have them here.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. And next week you've got who are you playing?
McLaren. Yeah.
McLaren's, of course. Yeah. We'll be here for this game.
Yeah.
What a massive contest that'll be.
It is.
It's like the local derby for you guys.
Yeah.
What a challenge.
Yeah, great challenge, and I really respect what they do, and Gianni's done a great job with that footy club, and I'm sure it's not just him, but in the way he's structured up the footy club, and they're playing the same way, and they've got some stars at the top of the top of the tree, which would have to watch, but also they've got a lot of really good role players who probably fly under the radar a bit, but I'm sure within their four walls are pretty important to the way they do things. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I think I mentioned to you a few weeks ago we're looking at the way that McLaren do things, and sort of trying to reach that level. Yeah. Next week will be a interesting test.
Well, that's a flattering recommendation, isn't it? You're emulating what they do.
Yeah.
There's going to be a great contest. Can't wait for it.
Yep.
So where to from here for the Willunga Footy Club? I mean, you guys are going to go deep into the finals.
Yep.
Certainly have stamped your authority in this season.
Yeah. Oh, look, every week provides a challenge, and there's not too many teams in this competition that you could say would be an easy beat. There's lots of sides, and they come to play, and we've got to handle the transition from maybe being underrated to now being rated as one of those top teams, and that provides a challenge in itself. An exciting one, but a challenge we'll need to accept and rise to. Yeah.
Fantastic. Can't wait for next week. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Damien Minovini, the winning coach for Willunga. We're going to be here live next week. Don't miss a minute of it. Huge game of footy. Happy FM match of the round. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio 90.1 stream air, YouTube, happyfm.org.au.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.